And we back.
We back with another one.
Back with another one. Numbers Over Nonsense, Bring Your Facts podcast. I am your podcast, Savage Matt. Here, bring you another one.
This is your boy Reese. You already know.
None other than Mr. Have a Great Day on Purpose, man. Y'all already know what it is. You stay safe, so I don't got to be dangerous.
Yes,
hey, Dave will be here, but we are the usual suspects, as I call us. Y'all, as we know, we are dwindling down these damn playoffs.
Yeah, one more game.
But before we even get to Game 7, let's talk about the shocking news that happened earlier.
Your boy KD went to fucking Houston. I figured he was gonna stay in the West. I think.
I'm not mad at the move though. Okay, so
That's not a bad move.
So if y'all haven't seen it, KD has been traded for Dillon Brooks, Jalen Green, the number 10 pick in this year's draft, plus five other second round picks.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of madness, like you think about it. But yeah, either way.
Houston got fleeced. Let's just say that. Call it what it is. Houston got robbed, raped, whatever y'all want to call it.
You think so?
I wouldn't even say they got that. Like, you think about
not Houston. I mean, Suns. My fault.
Yeah,
Suns.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Suns got fleeced. My fault. What they gave up for KD.
Yeah. What they got in return was terrible.
Right.
When you telling me Rudy Gobert, who has no offensive bag whatsoever, can go for 6 first rounders. You telling me Desmond Bain can go to the Orlando Magic for 4 first rounders,
Mm-hmm.
but all KD worth is some second rounders?
Right.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong. I'm saying Jalen Green is an up and coming star. I'm saying an up and coming good player, because I'm saying he still has to reach his full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Dillon Brooks is Dillon Brooks. I'm saying he's a 3-and-D guy, if that's what you want to call him.
Right.
But like, I get the money aspect of it. Those two for him, like, so Houston kept majority of their young talent while also keeping their star, their big guy, along with that twin. Like, that's a great come up. They still need to make another move. I don't think they're championship ready just with KD. Another move or two, and then we might talk about something. But Phoenix definitely got whooped.
I don't know though. My thing is, like, you look at like Jalen Green as literally he was the guy for Houston,
right?
And that's why I'm surprised they moved him out of all people. I understand that maybe that's what you had to do to kind of give Phoenix back something, but at the same time, it's like, Jesus, dog. Like
that's on paper. You got Bill, Booker, and Jalen Green.
Right. 3 shooting guards.
Right. Nobody would have ever thought that was on the 2025 bingo card. Like
at all. And like, I mean, Dillon Brooks, you knew he was probably gonna be in this trade if Houston was in it, right? You knew that.
Right.
Like he's salvageable.
I can say him or truthfully, what I would have gotten if I was Phoenix, I would have gotten Fred.
And I would have gotten. And that's what I said. Yeah. That's why I said I could see Fred get moved around and being a part of it.
You give me Fred with Jalen Green.
And that makes more sense.
That makes more sense for him.
But nah, they've literally like, yeah, they gave away their future. Basically, they project they've been working with Dillon Brooks, and the basis I'm like, just fuck our future. Like, we don't really care about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we don't really care about it. 5 second rounds is crazy.
What you know? Second, like, because who remembers the second round pick? I'm saying the only reason why second round picks got talked about this year was because Bronny James is in there.
Okay.
Nobody knows who. So that's why I said as Phoenix, like, you got not a single first round outside of this year.
Right. And but
like, you tell it. Go ahead.
But maybe that's what I'm thinking about. It's just for the simple fact. It's like, well, damn, y'all ain't want. I'm saying, like, y'all ain't want anything else. But at the same time, it's trade capital that you have. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can deal that somewhere else, like, for a better package deal. Like, you only got one player out of this, really. Let's be honest.
Right.
Truthfully.
Yeah, you got one player out of this. And I'm not trying to be rude or harsh about it, but KD could be possibly on the backside of his career at this point.
Yeah, I'm saying he's on the backside. That's why I say Houston has to make another move
Yeah,
because right now just KD alone isn't enough to win a chip in
right.
Houston.
Right.
Like, yeah, y'all counting on him way too much. Much like, let's just be honest, how Phoenix did, how
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn did. They were counting on him way too much
Exactly.
when it's like
Yeah,
you need to have more security around him. Yeah, I mean, him
because
and Fred. I like the pairing with him and Fred. I will
For
say that
sure.
Fred's a point guard.
because
Point guard. You know what I'm saying?
what is KD playing in Houston? Because Sengun is your 4 or 5.
Are you gonna be a 3?
Ooh,
You just gonna have to play 3.
Because KD can't play the 3 anymore.
I mean,
Like KD plays the 4 because I'm saying he still has the advantage. He's quicker than most 4s, or he's taller.
right.
right.
He ain't playing the 3 because now your 3 generally I'm saying in basketball the 3 is the best player on the court most times. That's your best player.
Is K
Whoever your
is,
for most teams is your 3.
is
Right.
KD coming off injury?
Because he
No.
no.
Nah, he
Nah.
4.
I'm saying he had some nicks in that season, but it wasn't nothing like that had him out 40, 50
Okay,
games.
okay,
Yeah,
Right.
Like
you thinking like the Nets? Nah, he didn't have any injuries this season. He was just playing.
okay. So they're starting 5 right now is Fred VanVleet, Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson, Kevin Durant, and then Sengun. So they got right now they got him listed as their 4.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So that's why we trying to figure out what they gonna do with Sengun, like, because he was the 4 and switch over to the 5 sometimes. So they just gonna have to get that rotation right.
Cause see, truthfully, I want KD at my 4, but I don't. But I also want Sengun at the 4.
Right.
Like that's
Right.
why I'm like KD's not at a stage in his career to play the 3. So if you push him to the 3, keep Sengun at the 5, and you have Steven Adams at the, and you keep Sengun at the 4 and bring
Yes.
Steven Adams at the 5. Like now you sound scary.
Right.
Because you got a defensive anchor that's not gonna let nothing go by him.
Right.
Sengun, I'm saying, gives you space. KD's at your 3.
Right.
Amir Thompson, the twin, that's your wing defender, and Fred running the show. That sounds scary.
Right.
No, yeah, that does. That does.
To have Fred Shepard, who was a rookie last year, who really got no burn.
Right.
So now you got to figure out what he is. Amir at the 3. Like I said, with today's NBA, I'm saying like I get it because like I said, everybody except for about 10 players is anywhere from 6'5" to 6'9". Nobody's really over that, so it's not like he's undersized at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want him at the 3. I'd rather have him at the 2.
Makes sense.
Right.
Or I'm saying like because like I said, I'd rather have Steven Adams start. Like Steven Adams saying going at the 4, his natural position. KD at the 3. Amir Thompson, Fred, or even somewhere where you can have Jabari Smith out there. I'm saying just to keep that length out there on the perimeter. If you're gonna have Sengun starting at the 5,
But it's just I don't know. It's
but something says y'all gotta make another move. So either Fred is gone, or you getting rid of Reed Shepard and another piece to bring in something.
so. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how many picks they have. Like, how much more do they have this season? Because my thing is, who else do they go for? Houston. I mean, well, of course they traded. That's damn dog. They really got me.
My thing is you need a 2.
For who do you go for? You know what I mean? Who?
Can you get Donovan Mitchell out of Cleveland?
I don't think you want to leave Cleveland.
Yeah, he ain't gonna
I
want
don't think so.
I don't think you want to leave Cleveland. Just he probably want to get his lick back more than anything.
Okay, well, better question is, you do have the 10th pick. Do you try to trade up from the 10th pick to get a 2 guard? Because I feel like you can move off that 10th pick personally.
Yes.
Well, no. You came off the 10th pick to get KD, so you didn't have.
Well, my question is, was the Rock were Suns like they want Jalen Green? That's why they made the trade.
I don't see, unless you move in Booker, I don't see what you get for.
Right. Right.
Because Booker's not a point.
No.
I'm saying he can play point,
But he's not a point.
Because that's what the only thing that was baffling me. I was like, Jalen Green, what the hell?
Right.
Like I'm saying, I get the athletic ability. I'm saying putting a guy that can slash, that can free up space for him, because Jalen Green right now is athleticism, get to the rim.
That's it.
Like that's what he's there for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he can learn from Booker to shoot better.
Right.
But
that's it.
Like I said, other than that, he's in.
Because I was like, y'all have the picks, y'all have Dylan Brooks, like y'all have everything y'all need, but damn, you had to take Jalen Green too.
I don't think. I think Phoenix did KD a favor just getting a move.
I mean, he said Rockets was one of his teams, right? It was the Heat, the Rockets, and the Spurs. So obviously, it made a sense to get the most picks out of him.
Mm-hmm.
They got 3 first-rounders and 8 second-rounders.
That is crazy.
That sounds nasty.
It do. Now it depends on where the picks at. Suns got 3 first-round picks all together and 8 second-round picks.
This year?
Yeah.
And this job?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, damn, they can build
5 second-round picks. Yeah, you can build a whole new team straight up. I mean, because you're not going to get rid of Booker, you can't get rid of Beal, so yeah, you can just rebuild around them.
Oh yeah, because you definitely can't get what. So where was Phoenix drafting at?
That's what I'm trying to look at. Like,
I know they got the 10th now, but where were they actually drafting in this?
Who, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Like, where were they at beforehand?
29th.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Oh. They needed that 10th.
They need that shit bad.
They needed the 10th in all them second rounds.
That shit bad.
Yeah. You got a 29th pick. You might as well say you draft the top of the second round.
Right. Bad.
Anything past the lottery, you just picking just to be picking.
This is the truth.
But like I said, this draft is kind of heavy. So I'm saying you got the Ace Baileys, you got the Harper kid, you got the Walter Johnson from Florida, Cooper Flag. So like you got some talent.
Yeah, there are some talent in this round.
Let's be honest. Cooper Flag off the books. Dallas.
Well, yeah, we know that Cooper is going first round of Dallas.
I don't think he's going to Dallas.
You don't think he's going to? Why would they not pick him to Dallas? Give me a reason.
No.
Wow.
No. Because you going to go get Giannis from Milwaukee.
I don't think Giannis gonna leave.
Yeah, Giannis. I don't think that's gonna happen.
He just complaining for a contract.
I don't think
you've done everything. You've done everything you need to do for Milwaukee.
So you would trade. You would get Giannis right now instead of Coop.
Oh, without
you trust that management to go get Giannis instead of Coop?
I don't know what Coop will be. I know what Giannis is right now.
Yes. Bro. But it's not. But it ain't about Giannis. Well, it's 2 things. Giannis willing to go, and then also, I don't trust this damn management that they have in freaking in Dallas.
In Dallas,
yeah.
See, here's the thing. See, Giannis wants to go to a tax-free state, which is Texas.
True.
Florida.
True.
I'm saying outside of that, there ain't too many most tax-free.
I thought Colorado was tax-free.
I'm gonna say there ain't no team in Delaware.
He ain't going. Look. He ain't going. How you gonna make it to Denver?
It's better than Milwaukee.
No. But Petty, they ain't got room for him in Colorado.
I'm just saying.
I got you.
They have room, but you mess up what makes them leap. Because now it's just him and Denver. Because you can get rid of Porter Jr. and the PG. That's the money. If you want to just cover money wise.
Yeah.
Oh, we tripping. Why we yo, Phoenix go for Russ.
You said what?
Phoenix go for Russell.
Westbrook?
Yes.
That's terrible.
I'm not saying.
If Russ is willing to do it, yeah.
I mean, but they could do it.
How? I mean, but the thing is Russ willing to do it?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He says what?
It's Russ willing.
Now you got 4 shooting guards.
Well, yeah.
You went from 3 to 4.
Yeah. Well, 3.5.
You're right.
3.5.
Right.
3.5. But still,
man can't shoot.
I think Russ like his rule right now.
At the same time, it don't help the matter. I get what you're saying.
That's a you
So,
go
like,
to you go to a 3.5, bro.
yeah. But back to Dallas and Giannis, I'm saying truthfully, I'm saying my thing is, I'm saying that ownership really is truly about making money. They don't really care about basketball. That's why Mark Cuban still does what he does
Right.
for the most part. But you give me, I'm saying the first round draft pick. Truthfully, I want to get off AD if I'm Dallas. I don't care
I think
nobody
they
else.
should too. I'm not even trying to be
I want to
funny.
That
get
is
off.
crazy that they
I
got
want.
AD. I was like, why?
I,
You should.
I want to get off. I want to get off AD and find me a way to get a Giannis to replace him and another point guard till I can get Kyrie back to play the two.
Now that's the thing. That's the key. Giannis and Kyrie would be a nasty tandem.
They would. They
Yeah,
will.
A healthy
yeah,
Kyrie. Let me just say that a healthy Kyrie.
yeah.
Both of
Because
them.
see, because
Both of them.
Kyrie not coming back until February, so
Right.
this
Damn.
year is basically because he not coming
When
back
did he
until
get hurt?
clear. He got hurt like
Like a
the
month or two before the
well,
season
see
ends.
for see the ACL take about a year to recover
Yeah.
from. So
Fully.
you
It
think
was
about
his ACL tear?
Uh-huh.
he tore his ACL.
Fully.
It's it's
Fully,
well,
it's six. It's anywhere.
It's
Okay. So for a normal person, it's technically 6 when you start 6 when you start running.
But for Kyrie to be Kyrie,
yeah, for Kyrie to be Kyrie, it would take roughly about
a
8.
year and some change. A year and some
It's
change.
8.
yeah,
But a year and change, and
yeah.
for him to
So
be like nasty, yeah, a year and change. Yeah,
Years
yeah,
and change.
yeah.
because like I said, because you think about they start the season back in what September, October.
October.
Mhm.
All right, so he missing all of that November, December.
Mm-hmm.
All right, January. I'm saying if you still got him training,
By
trying to get
February.
him back right,
You're right.
you
So
ain't
you bring him
back
back after
until
the All-Star break?
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
just to give him enough to get some type of stats, because really and truly, you
When the
in the
players
West.
are training,
Mhm.
can they go down to G League and play?
I imagine they can. Look, they
Yeah.
did with Anthony Davis this past year.
Yeah. Okay.
They
Yeah.
could definitely
Yeah,
do
they
that.
could
He
do
did it a
that.
couple
Yeah,
times.
so I would think like maybe give him in some few G League games right before you bring him back in February.
I think you would
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
for him.
Just to test that
Mhm.
heat to see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, because his game is predicated on twitchiness.
Right.
Because his handle is what makes him lethal.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like a year and some change will do Kyrie
Uh-oh.
numbers.
Yeah. So that's why I said I want a star that can take his place. Because see, like I said, right now AD doesn't want to play the 5.
You don't want to
So
play
I'm saying
period.
No.
because like I said, you could put Giannis at the 3, Giannis at the 3, AD at the 4, Lively at the 5. But who's your Clay is about done.
Yeah.
He really didn't do much this year.
Mm-mm.
And who's your point guard?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if I'm Dallas, I'm not taking Cooper. I'm not taking Flag for the simple fact I need to ask for a guard
Yeah.
because Kyrie's not a point. Truthfully, I'm saying he's an undersized 2.
So let's look
I
at
like that. I like that.
Because he's not looking to pass first. He's looking to score.
He's an AI.
To score, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's just an AI. Again, AI was small as shit, but again, he was definitely a 2. Yeah.
Basically Curry. I'm saying what Curry is, an undersized 2. I'm saying the guy that get you 4 or 5 assists. With that type of team that you have, you need an actual traditional guard.
Mm-hmm.
So would y'all pick up Mike Conley just to have his that little impact on Dallas? You can still dish the ball. You ain't gonna need him to do that much.
If you find a way to get Giannis, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we were still talking about the Giannis trade, and would y'all
Yeah,
pick
if
up
you
Mike
get Giannis,
Conley?
yeah, you have to get good man Mike
Yeah,
Conley. You don't
now
get him if you ain't going to get Giannis. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say now you find a way to land Giannis in Dallas and bring Conley in, cause that'll slow everything down.
Right.
I'm saying he's gonna put him in good set. You still got, I'm saying Giannis being able to play defense. You still got Lively out there that can rim protect.
Right.
So you still got the height and everything. So you be good.
Would y'all
Milwaukee will come up.
look at
Milwaukee will come up off
LaMelo?
it.
Ooh, that'd be nasty. Ooh, LaMelo, Kyrie, and fucking Giannis. That'd be nasty.
Man, we got 2 CEOs up in here. Hey, you still in North Carolina, sir?
No, we
No.
home.
We back. Me and Reach back. We back.
But yeah, they only got it's only Lowry.
But Melo isn't a traditional guard. He's a scorer.
Yeah. But he
Like,
or even Lonzo. But I mean, he just signed a contract, didn't he?
Right, he did.
I think Melo will
is
work
Lonzo
though,
gonna be-
because he can play.
is
He can play
Lonzo
the
gonna be
point.
healthy?
It's not like he
Just
just.
Melo to where?
He could play the point for a
Dallas,
short amount of time.
But see, now you got to give up a lot because you got a lot of money attached
That's
to him.
true.
Yes, you
They
do.
giving up that pick. They not giving up that pick.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why we.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
We started talking people like
Oh, they
Mike
think you're a
Conley,
star.
somebody that still get.
If you can tell me that you're a star, I come up on it. I'm just not gonna come off it.
Just to come off it. I get that.
I have to give me a top 5 player in this league today that can at least play another 5 years. So that's a Luka, which that's not happening. Giannis, he's thinking about leaving. Joker's not going nowhere because he's the mayor in his city.
The mayor.
Yeah, like he run at this point. He run Denver.
Yeah.
Who is your other top 5?
Well,
Ann ain't moving.
I heard y'all say something that was wild. Colorado is not a tax-free state.
I thought it was.
Like, oh, yeah.
I thought it was. I said I asked as a question. I didn't say it was. I said, is Colorado a tax-free state? I don't remember.
Or what about
regardless, Giannis wouldn't go there. That's what
I
he's saying.
forgot about this.
No.
Since Suns rebuilding, what about the boy they got over there? Tyus Jones. Him in Dallas with Kyrie and Giannis. That'd be a good fit for Tyus.
She's saying they just blowing all of Phoenix up.
Might as well.
I
don't think they making the playoffs
with
again.
this many picks, yeah, you blowing up Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't think they making
that
the playoffs
experiment
again.
ain't work. It's time to retool, rebuild, or do something.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Booker, I find a way to get up out of there.
Give it who?
If I'm Booker, I find a way to get up out of there.
yeah.
Like I'm done.
But he's not gonna want
he's
to.
been here
Like,
6-7 years. It's been 6-7 years, y'all. We've been to the finals. We almost made it, and that team you blew up. I'm saying for nothing. Like you once you got rid of the coach, that team started going straight down here.
He's on his 10th year already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Detroit, go get Booker, and we'll be just okay. We'll be just fine. Like come on home.
Yeah, you should make a scary lineup on it.
Come on home.
Which y'all getting rid of, though?
Detroit.
Yeah,
He trying to get him to Detroit. He's trying to get Booker to Detroit.
They gotta give up Cade.
Bring him back.
Cade is a
Detroit.
piece.
Which y'all getting rid of?
Y'all give up okay.
Y'all gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to with the likes of Devin Booker.
You know how much you're gonna gut that team to get Booker though.
We can give you 17 first rounders right now. We don't
Think about it. Another time. He said 17 first rounders.
17 first rounders.
What?
We don't
5 second rounders
now
for
another
KD.
time.
That's crazy too. 5 second rounders is wild.
So all right, what about D'Lo?
Who the hell want D'Lo?
Bro, we just talk about pieces to fit in. If Dallas
No,
made
you
the
send
trade for
D'Lo
Giannis.
you send D'Lo to the big three. That's what we do with D'Lo.
That point he threw.
I'm tired of that man. Send that man to the big three. Call it a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Nobody who wants him. Who wants
He
D'Lo?
retired that man already. He said big 3.
How old is D'Lo?
28.
His ass big three.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I'm gonna say if he that old.
Who wants D'Lo? Who seriously wants D'Lo?
Listen, these the top free, well, not top free agents. These are all point guard free agents that's coming out in 2025. So I'm just looking at the list, and I'm thinking like some people ain't gonna get moved, but I'm trying to think of who would complement if Kyrie and Giannis was already if Giannis was to move to Dallas with Kyrie, so they could have a true one.
So you think D'Lo will work in Dallas?
If he plays his role.
What role is that?
I'm not sold on it, but
exactly.
If he plays his
I'm
role,
not even sure he knows his own role.
Yeah,
D'Lo.
Cause what is Cooper? I'm saying, okay, if Dallas stays packed and takes Cooper, what is he playing?
He's gonna play the 3.
Yeah.
You think he's an NBA 3 or he more of an NBA 4?
He
3.
a three.
Yeah,
He a
3.
Yeah.
Because
And maybe
I preferably want him at the 4.
later down the
It creates
line
more
when he start to
mismatches at the
stock
4.
up and
Right
get
now,
some more
3. He's
size.
he's too undersized. And when he
So
gets more weight on him, then you put him to the 4.
so
How tall is Cooper?
He's pretty tall.
six
He's 6'10",
six
right?
ten
Yeah,
six
he's
ten.
pretty tall.
Yeah, I personally would want him at the 4. Personally.
No, because soft as cotton don't want to play the 4. I mean, don't want to play the 5.
Let that motherfucker
And
go.
this
Let
is
that
why I
motherfucker
get
go.
rid of him
This
immediately.
is
Let
why
that
you're
motherfucker
making. That's
go.
why you're making the
6'9".
pitch
God
to get
damn.
Giannis, because you trying to get rid of AD. That's all it is.
I wa-
You feel
AD
like AD like the way I feel like about D'Lo. See, they says the big 3.
his ass can go, cuz.
He can't survive in the big 3.
Hell nah, he need to retire.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what's the name? Yo, no dead. What's the name? Eat him the fuck alive, bro.
Oh,
Michael Beasley, eat AD up, bro.
Not
No
even just
dead.
Michael Beasley. The other
why
guys
you
will eat him
Michael
up before he
Beasley?
get to Beasley. He'll be
That's
quitting before Beasley happens.
to beat him up before that, bro.
Yeah,
So who?
Evans would beat him up.
yeah.
Oh,
Reggie Evans.
Reggie
Yeah.
Evans.
And God forbid if DeMarcus Cousins decide to sign in the big 3, that it's over then.
Nah, they're gonna be cool.
Shit.
They
They be cool
cool.
till he smack him upside the head.
Cooper Flag for a minute though. So me, I've been asking a lot of people about Cooper Flag again, and I think he gonna be mid, bro. He gonna be mid pack. He gonna be mid pack.
Woo!
You think he's mid?
I think he gonna be mid pack.
So okay, so that bears the question.
Yeah. I mean, it
If-
just depends. I mean, like he could thrive in Dallas, but it's not gonna be anything like.
Going to be mid. He gonna be by the end of his career. He might be a 1 or 2 time All Star. Nothing crazy.
So you think a
He's not going-
at best 2-time All Star?
He's not going to be the next great white hope that they want him to be.
So then
Nah, they definitely
gotta
wouldn't
send
do
his
that.
ass to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? If he send his ass in Milwaukee.
Look, this man is on a fire set.
Yo,
He said get rid of
time
AD
out.
and Cooper
Time out.
Flag at the same time.
Everything must go.
Milwaukee, bro.
Tino, you a Pistons fan. You don't want him to go to Milwaukee?
Oh, Milwaukee, after they use Linus, that's over. I'm saying they ain't gonna come back until mid-February himself.
Oh, you think Milwaukee
looking
gonna
way
do
out
something to Detroit? Unless they lose Giannis? Man, please.
Yeah,
That's all he need.
I need for everybody go west. You get rid of Bankero, his ass can come west. I need for this shit to get easy.
Not you shipping out the Orlando Star.
Yeah, get everybody. Get rid of everybody, cuz. Make this shit easy, cuz. It's been stressful being a Pistons
We
fan.
still, I mean, when you think
So
about
all right,
the
wait.
East,
Oh, go ahead, Diego. I see.
I'm saying hey, when you think about the East, it ain't that many teams really for real.
Nope.
Not no big
It's,
threats.
No.
it's Boston.
Maybe.
Boston.
Indy.
It's Boston shaky though. Boston shaky.
It's Boston,
There you go.
Indy, Cleveland, Detroit, New York. Yeah, that's about it.
Would you?
Like that.
Boston shaky.
I mean,
Tatum's
Orlando
injured.
is
Jalen Brown's
okay.
got a hair transplant.
Yeah, because that boy went from head full of hair to like me, didn't he?
What injury did he have in the playoffs that he was coming back from? That man went over and got that hair transplant. Gonna say injury. You know, high like a motherfucker, bro. You know, nigga,
You done? You done?
He had a meniscus.
I'm on
He had a
bullshit today,
meniscus,
bro.
bro.
I'm on bullshit today. I'm with the bullshit.
I
He had
see.
a meniscus too.
Would y'all package?
I see.
Would y'all package
see.
Dame if y'all had a chance to get Giannis and trade the number 1 pick if y'all was Dallas?
You said do what?
Would y'all want Dame in a package with Giannis if y'all trade away the number 1 pick for him? If you was the
No.
y'all wouldn't do that?
No.
Nah, because now I got two. Now I got two guards that's hurt because Dame is hurt and Kyrie.
And I
hurt.
think
Right.
Dame
Neither
is.
one
I
come
think
back
Dame
in.
injury.
One come off
Honestly, I think
ACL.
Dame injury is going to be worse and longer than Kyrie's
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he
Yeah,
just
it
got
is.
hurt.
But you gotta look at how
Yeah.
Dallas was operating when Kyrie went out. I feel like they was
Because the
doing
thing
this,
is, like,
they improved.
if
without
you have
Kyrie
a
on
bad
the
knee
floor.
injury, you can still recover. That Achilles, that does slow you down. That really does slow you down.
For sure.
Yeah, especially if you're
See, the only-
explosive. The only
Man,
good thing
see,
about
the
Dame
only good
is
thing about-
he didn't
That boy
predicate
is
his
some bullshit,
athletics. He really worked on his shooting. So nah.
Matt, what bullshit you ready to say? Cause I feel like you about to say some bullshit right quick.
No, I'm not. It's just about the Achilles. That's all it was. I'm like this. You can still be explosive. Fuck that shit. Fuck
Oh, because
that.
you're recovering. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. So, you still recovering 2 years later? You still recovering 2 years later?
Nah, I'm good though.
Good.
No surgery. No surgery. No surgery. I'm good.
So you didn't pop it completely though.
It was a partial, but it was a good one.
Mm.
You didn't need surgery though.
Look. I don't know if I did it or I didn't. Let's just say that. But either way, I'm good. Walking.
Oh, you didn't
I'm running
you
on
didn't
it.
consult? You didn't consult?
No. Urgent care said I ain't need it, so we just gonna take what urgent care said.
Urgent
All
care.
right.
Look. Hey.
Niggas not gonna get you in and out, bro. They gonna get you in and out.
Right.
All right.
They just want your bread.
So as somebody who actually had the surgery for the Achilles, I'm saying mine happened in April of 2018. I was back playing ball that January, so it's definitely possible.
That's possible.
I'm saying with the recovery and everything, but I'm saying it is possible. Like I said, I don't play an explosive brand of basketball.
I was just about to say, bro.
So I'm saying, like I'm saying, for somebody like Dame, who I'm saying he don't dunk like, you know what I'm saying, he don't dunk no more like Dame. I'm saying he basically, I'm saying, handle to create space to shoot. I'm saying he should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm saying Kyrie with his ACL, like I said, he's shifty.
Didn't Clay do it too?
Clay did it.
Yeah.
It took him a minute though.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
No. Clay had a knee injury.
Clay had the knee.
Yeah, Clay had an ACL.
Okay.
No, he had both. He had the knee and the ACL.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he had two.
Either way,
the knee injury. He had an ACL. Then the following season, he had a knee injury. I was like, God damn, bro.
He the popping shot though. KD is another one again, explosive and everything like that. No, I'm with you though. I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm saying I wouldn't go pursue Dame at all. I'm saying being Dallas, like I said, unless Kyrie was already healthy.
Right.
If you knew Kyrie was gonna be in the building, then yeah, give me both of them. Now you talking about who's guarding that backcourt. I'm saying they're not guarding nobody either, but that type of backcourt, along with Giannis and Lively back there, like Dallas becomes dangerous.
Makes sense.
Like becomes scary.
Definitely do.
I respect it. That.
Yeah. But if they feel like, I'm saying, because that's the senses I keep hearing, like Cooper Flag is gonna be like a Andre Kirilenko. If that's how y'all gonna see him, then we gotta get rid of him.
Correction. Clay only towards ACL. He never messed with his Achilles.
Oh, he never.
Okay.
You thinking of Boogie? Boogie towards me, and then
he did both.
Something like that.
Okay. Got you.
But when you think about Clay, when you think about Cooper Flag, you're saying, I've just been talking to some old heads. I watch the game. They say it's gonna be like that Tyler Hansborough, like dominating college, come to the NBA and be like, yeah, y'all know the name I just said, Tyler Hansborough. Yeah.
I ain't heard that name in so long.
My point is that.
That ain't even.
Bro, he said hands, bro. He didn't even say his nickname. He said that man was psycho back in college. I used to watch his games like Jesus, man.
But
that's Reggie.
Looking at him smoke. But looking at him in college, you knew that wasn't going to transfer to NBA.
Oh no.
No.
Now
that was Tim Tebow. He was Tim Tebow of basketball.
Yo. That's a real comparison.
Whoa. That's a real good comparison. Tim Tebow basketball.
Dominant.
Don't let Terrence hear
that. Oh, yeah. My bad. He did win the playoff game in Denver, didn't
he? He gonna bring that up.
He won one.
He gonna bring that up though.
So only one Tim Tebow. But when you but yeah, Cooper Flag, I don't believe he's gonna do it. I don't think so.
I gotta trade that pick immediately.
If anything, I like the kids from Rutgers more than one.
Which one? The point guard?
Both of them better than Cooper Flag. In my opinion, this is my opinion.
I wouldn't argue with it.
I like Bailey.
I would rather have the point guard, like I said, just due to the fact of my point guard that I have in place is hurt. Give me a true point. Let Kyrie go to the 2. Clay slide down to the 3. Crybaby can stay at the 4 so that He played, so he feels happy with himself, so he can play.
Now,
If you're gonna keep him,
I wouldn't make this trade personal because I don't care for him as one of those point guards. But if you did make a trade and you traded away the number one pick, of course you gotta do something else. Would you get Trey Young?
No. Why would we get Trae Young,
in
Dave?
in Dallas,
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, he
Trae
was their original pick.
Why
He was
not,
their
man?
original pick.
Trae Young's overrated.
That's I mean, if you listen to what I wouldn't do this.
the only way I'm going to get a Trey Young is again if I have a dominant 4 or 5 that rim runs. So somebody like Giannis,
He at the four,
you
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just asked. Okay. But continue. So, I mean, I don't want to cut your point. AD at the four.
I'm saying you trading AD down to Atlanta.
No, I said that. I said the pick.
If I'm Atlanta, I don't want just the pick.
I was gonna get to that point.
Not for my star.
You in a body too.
Atlanta
Atlanta
loves Trae Young. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Atlanta loves Trae Young, so that would be hard.
Yeah.
They would ask for more. You give
Listen,
that was a different situation. We're not going to compare Michael Vick to
You know
Trae
who else they
Young.
love? Who else they
Don't do
love?
that.
Oh, they love Matt Ryan that year, didn't they?
We were just talking about this shit yesterday too.
They love Matt Ryan, didn't they?
They
love Matt Ryan.
This guy.
First half.
That man had to get up out of that car. That man had to go to Indianapolis.
He still ain't right.
I had a peanut butter sandwich that day. He couldn't get the jelly. No did.
That boy.
If I ever give Matt Ryan a birthday cake, the number is going to be 283.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna throw that in your face. If you're a real one, you gonna throw it in your face.
That man had to go get the witness protection, bro. He had to move his whole family.
They weren't
I'm
going to
just
fuck him
saying though,
up.
like when it comes to like Kyrie's out. I mean, he's not gonna be out the whole season, but Kyrie's gonna be out. You need a point. I mean, Trey ain't bad at point, I guess. I mean, to me.
No, he not. I want him packaged with something else. So now at this point, now we bringing in 2 more teams because I need something other than that first overall pick.
I got a suggestion.
What are you about to say?
All right.
Some bullshit.
No, all this bullshit.
Bring in Ben Simmons.
I'm asking.
You know what? I'm gonna go turn my camera off on that one. I'm gonna turn my camera off on that one.
Man about to get muted.
You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna leave D-Lo alone. Send that mofo to the big 3.
He still won't
Not
shoot.
surviving.
He still won't shoot.
He ain't surviving the junior league either.
He still won't shoot.
Fuck
He still
Ben
ain't gonna
Simmons.
shoot. Bro, I was just watching this shit.
He can pass. He'll pass.
Actually, if he's in the big 3, he won't have to shoot.
No.
He just have to play
Seriously,
towards the basket.
But no. In all seriousness, think about it. In Dallas, all he'll do is pass. He don't need to shoot.
I see
Fuck
a vision.
Ben
I see the vision, but nah, bro. Nah.
It's not terrible.
No.
Oh my
It's
god.
always
not
gonna be
terrible.
terrible. It's Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's not a terrible idea because we all talking about what if. So it's like I can see what you.
Ben
coming
Simmons
from.
is a free agent though.
No, he is.
Yeah.
I can see where he coming from. Just
I
like
know.
we was talking about before you came. Like sending somebody like Mike Conley over there just to be a true
vet.
true point. Like a vet over there that get them situated until Kyrie come back.
Mike Conley to
I got Tito pondering.
That's what I said. Like it's not. I
Oh.
see the vision, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think his name tarnished too much. His name is just tarnished too much. Nobody gonna.
I don't
take
see
that
the
risk.
vision. You know the vision I see him at? Big 3. Send him down there.
Everybody big
No, you
three.
gotta think.
Shut up, man. Big 3. You can't put everybody in Big 3. I'm gonna
You
go.
got-
Come on,
think
Mike,
about how
Mike
old
Jordan,
he
the big
is.
3. Scottie Pippen,
Yo, man.
He just trying to make it entertaining. That's what it is.
entertainment.
It is
Big
entertainment
3
at
is
that point. You put
WWE
him
of
big
the
3,
NBA, bro.
he'll get smacked around.
The big 3 is wrestling of the NBA. I ain't trying to hear it. It's NBA Blitz over there, bro.
But let's be real though. Ben Simmons going there.
It's not terrible.
It's not.
It's really not
It's not terrible.
It's not.
It's not what you would
if you
think.
get
It's not
out,
what you would want 100%. But it'll bail you. It'll do you. It'll hold you over. It'll hold you over.
no, that's no. If you again, you have to get rid of AD for that.
Yes. No.
You cannot keep
can't.
AD with no. If you, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, I don't mind
Why
it.
would you have to get rid of AD to bring in Ben Simmons?
Can't have two softies.
Because I'm going to get Giannis. If I'm Dallas, I want Giannis in Dallas. If I'm Dallas, truthfully.
Let's take Giannis off the table
You
for a
can't.
moment. You can't. You can't.
Because that's the only way Ben Simmons
you.
works for me.
Right. That's what all these.
That's the only way that really works for
All
me.
these scenarios is if Giannis is getting traded over or getting sent over there. Like,
You think Giannis is leaving?
we just talking about what ifs.
Truthfully,
We just
No.
talking about what ifs. No, he want that money.
No.
truthfully, yeah. I believe it has to be sweet enough for him. But I believe you can get him
I
if
have
I
a hard
don't
time believing it. It's going to take an
I don't
act
think
of
that
God to
motherfucker
get that
leaving,
man.
bro. I don't think that motherfucker leaving.
He's already done enough for Milwaukee. See, like, so he's giving them the longevity because this is year 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
So you got the chip already. You've been an MVP in that city.
Right.
So you've done it. So you've done everything the
That you
quote
could do
unquote
for
right
them.
way. That you could you maximize everything.
Everything for that everything that contract paid for, you got it.
So he did the same thing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did.
Go to Lakers.
Now it's time for
No,
him
it
to
was
take a bigger
Milwaukee.
market.
I'm only fucking around being
Yeah.
stupid. I said he should go to Lakers.
So,
That's what I said.
I didn't see. I mean,
Go ahead.
listen,
Go ahead.
I feel like
if
Lyle-
Giannis come out and say he wants to be traded, every team in the NBA gonna try to figure out a way.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Giannis. Let's be honest.
Houston didn't.
without question. But there is no, like I said, there aren't but a couple of teams that can really truly make that happen. You see what I'm saying? Because again, Giannis comes with some cash to his name.
Yeah.
So there ain't but a few teams that's really gonna be able to make that happen without giving up the
Fact.
farm for him to basically
Fact.
be back in Milwaukee, just in a bigger city. Because if you go to New York, you got to come off Cat, you got to come off
ain't doing
Bridges,
that.
or so New York don't want to do
Giving
that.
up cap though.
I'm saying I'm not mad at it, but again, you stripping.
Why you make that face, cuz? What you mean? You wouldn't give up cap for Giannis? I understand other pieces got to come with it, but the main two pieces
That's
are
the thing though. Other pieces that come with it. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh,
That's what I'm getting at.
So now you're losing. All right. So now if you go down to Orlando, another tax-free state, you go down to Orlando, you definitely got to come off Bencaro or and France Wagner and probably his brother.
Hold
So
on.
you got to come with the Wagner twins and Bencaro. So now what does Orlando have? So now he back in Milwaukee again. He just now in tax-free money. If you go to Miami, you got to come off Hero or Bam.
Oh, I'm coming off of that.
So now what?
Damn, it's different.
And so now,
Okay, bye.
So yo, I'm about to run. I'm about to give y'all the top 5 teams with the biggest cap space right now. Mind you,
what?
there's some that they're all under the water right now, but
Of course, they always are.
Go ahead. Well, my cap space don't really mean.
I know. All right, Utah,
Mhm.
Charlotte,
Mhm.
Brooklyn, Chicago, San Antonio.
Those the only one that could make sense to him would be San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's the only one that would make sense where you can kind of plug him in
Let him
without
do his
having to
thing.
break the bank.
Yeah, he can still do his thing there.
Because Wemby plays the 5 naturally, he gets to play the 4. Now you talking about 2 unlimited rim runners. I'm saying because Wemby's gonna shoot the 3, so that gives Giannis his space. Then on defense, I'm saying shit. Both of them swatting shots, so that makes stuff easier. They got a good point guard situation with Castle and Fox. What they picking? They picking 2?
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got the second.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm Milwaukee, I'm saying does two sound
It
good?
sounds better than where they at. Because they probably
Also losing your superstar.
they gonna lose him regardless.
I'm,
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm
Not
saying he's done
necessarily
what you
If he
true.
want.
wants out, they gonna lose him.
You've done
If he wants out.
you've done what
How many years left on his
he's done what
contract?
you want of him. I think two.
2. Yeah,
He
they
got player
probably.
option.
Yeah,
I think it's last year.
Yeah.
He got player
Oh, so
option.
technically
Yeah.
one,
So
one in the
you,
possible.
Yeah.
yeah.
so basically, you trade him while you get money
Right.
for him.
So I did. Yeah, I said this
You
club.
have
I'm
to.
saying he's at his
That
peak
I mean,
trade
unless he
potential.
resigns,
He is
that's the
at
only way.
now, saying that he is at the peak where again this is peak where you would get the most best value out of him.
Yeah,
Because
because come next year, come second, Milwaukee's gonna be trash because Dame is not coming back until January, February, just like
That's
Kyrie.
Might be longer.
If not long, I'm saying if he don't miss the entire season, because I think they
he
say he's
could.
supposed to
I
miss the
think
entire
he slated to miss.
The way
Yeah.
Dame healed, Dame is
Yeah,
missing
he's
all
missed those
season.
season.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately,
you really, you have
I'm being
nothing.
honest.
unfortunately,
so Dame is gone. You got Kyle Kuzma, Trent Jr., Bobby
Kuz?
Porter's a free agent.
Kuz might be a
Luke
free agent.
Lopez. You said Kuz a free. So
I think
so
Kuz
what
might
does
be a
he
free
have?
agent. Because I think that was one of the
So
perks
yeah.
of getting him.
for
Getting
getting him
him.
cheap.
I think,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But
I
my
think he might
so
be a free agent.
so my thing
oh,
is,
so
who are
then
they competing against? They're not going to beat Indy. They're not going to beat Cleveland. They're not going to beat Boston. They're not going to beat New York. Who are they going to beat?
Who, Milwaukee?
They're gonna be Philly. They're gonna be Philly without Embiid. That's it.
Mhm.
They're going to beat. They're going to beat up in Charlotte as many times they
They
play
gonna
them.
be so you saying without Embiid?
You heard what I said.
So
I
that means Paul George is gonna be there, right?
Nope.
man, no, you can drop him off in the big three. Shit.
And that nigga go play for the
I
Delaware
mean,
Blue Coats.
yeah.
It's funny as
Yeah,
shit.
go tell him Delaware Blue. Let's go win the G League.
Funny as
goddammit.
shit.
I need to find out how much them contracts are, the big three, when we talk about that.
It's 100,000.
Shit.
I was about to say, a couple
100,000
$100,000 a
years.
Is it
year.
100,000 a year?
Hey,
Mhm.
we talking a lot about fucking free agency shit and all this shit. Let's talk about tonight.
Woo.
Let's talk about tonight.
Okay.
Game 7, bro. What?
I want Tino to answer since he was Mr.
T minus
in 4.
T minus.
How bad did that pick? How bad did that pick look 2 weeks ago?
Okay, see, sold me.
T minus an hour and 3 minutes.
Sold me,
An
man.
hour and,
3 minutes in
to the final start. Who's everybody picking?
We know who Tino picking. He's staying tall. He knows it. My man,
Oh, yeah.
brother staying tall.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Hey, I'm right with him.
30.
I'm going with the whole
Mm-hmm.
team.
But, I was about to say, they about to beat the shit out of these niggas for what they did.
I think they just lost that game because they wouldn't win at home. Okay,
That's
see,
all it was.
Yeah.
That's all it
Yep.
was. We get a little rest.
They was like-
Whoop their ass at home.
Do we really want to have the parade in Indy? Like do we want to
We want to celebrate on their floor. That's the key.
Yeah, like you know what?
We're gonna celebrate in tornado
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah.
I've been to Indy. I'm good.
It makes sense
Yeah,
to
you
bring
go.
it
He's
back
about to start
home.
with his bullshit, man.
What?
That indie shit. Because I remember last time we picked against your Notre Dame. What's it called?
I'm letting it live.
Okay. Listen, I said at the beginning of this series, this shit was going 7. Everybody up here looked at me like I was the
No,
fuck
we
crazy.
didn't.
Yes, the fuck
No, we
up,
didn't.
T. Tino said pull out the broom broom. He
No, I
said
looked at
he
him
wasn't a
crazy.
gentleman.
He did say
I
pull
looked
out the
at him
broom.
crazy.
I said at least.
He
I
did
said
pull
at
out the
least 6.
broom.
I feel like I said 6.
I said what, 5?
Yeah, that was the order.
I
It
said
was like
5.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
5,
Yeah,
6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be shit.
I still stand by what
No,
I
5. I thought it
said.
was 5.
Vegas just needed to make some money.
I was.
No, they made money.
They definitely did.
Oh yeah.
But
They
see,
won
I looked
that
at
first
it
game.
from a business. I
When they
looked at
won
it
that
from a
first
business
game,
thing. Ain't nothing else on TV. They won in 7 games.
OKC did. Okay. Oh, yeah. OKC just let them live out.
NBA won. NBA won in 7 games.
Oh,
this year,
it's
bro.
the
Come on,
reason
man.
why the games were the way they were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said it was going
This
7.
season would have been over. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Now, with Halliburton only playing half of the first last game, because they didn't need him.
That was a
I
narrative.
still think they getting their ass waxed.
Yeah. I'm about to say that was the narrative they want. They drew that out. They did that shit on purpose.
I thought you were gonna pull fast.
That was a
Like,
narrative.
ass.
That was really a
nah,
narrative.
okay, see.
My daddy ain't raising no goddamn fool, bro.
This man was like, yeah, Halliburton played half a game. They didn't need him.
Hold up.
They still get beat.
That shit didn't beat. They getting beat.
But that's why
that man was never hurt
He was hurt.
at all.
He was hurt.
That man was never hurt. That man only became quote unquote hurt when they thought they was in a failure of getting their ass embarrassed. Now he been running around. He been doing the same because he did the same shit in the New York series. He had 2 or 3 games where it was 4 points and through 3 quarters, and then 4 quarters he turned it on to get to 14. Get about his average 17 points and call it a day.
mm-hmm.
Them last 2 couple games he couldn't get to 14 like he supposed to. All of a sudden now he got a calf strain that could be a possible grade 2 or 3. Because now you're damn that. That nigga been running around.
So me and Matt had a discussion, right? I think we had probably had on the White Boys Wrestling podcast. He said, if Indiana win this game, can TJ McConnell be the MVP?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't think he can. I think he will be.
He will.
I don't think they'll give it to him.
Why not?
Just off the
Why not?
Just off the
Why
last
not?
2 games.
When the
alone,
Warriors won
I
their first
believe
final,
he
they
should
gave
get
it to they didn't give it to Curry.
Yeah.
They never gave it to Curry.
Yeah, Draymond
No,
got one.
It's either going
Curry got one.
to
Curry got
Yeah,
one.
he
That was
got
the
the
last
most
one.
recent one, right?
Yeah.
The recent one?
Yes,
It's the
sir.
recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one didn't go to
Yeah.
Curry. It went to what's his
Andre.
name?
It went to
Either
Andre Iguodala.
Yeah. So why wouldn't they give it to him?
He made that block. He made that block in the last game.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they give it to
It's either going to Siakam
Right.
or
Yeah,
TJ.
time out.
Said it was going to say.
Do y'all see what they calling Siakam?
No, what did he say?
Call that man the Thunder
Uh,
Taker, bro.
Undertaker, yeah. Undertaker, the Undertaker.
Because he rolled his eyes to
They
that
getting bored.
ritual, bro. He did that damn ritual.
He getting
Get the damn game. The
the
other night.
NBA getting
who
bored.
said that shit? Send him to the big 3.
Wow.
No, hold on. Send him to WWE.
The Thunder
Real
Taker, bro.
shit.
The Thunder Taker.
Undertaker.
I saw that. We was like this. He did all that. I was like, okay.
But nah.
So let me ask
What's
let
up?
me ask this question. If either one of these teams, well, one of them has to win the championship,
First one.
do you think this here pushes the model of not needing a superstar?
Yes, but no.
No.
They is a superstar.
That's a no.
No. But
You still need a superstar.
But SGA also, it's like it's his whole team though. They're like young they're like prospects. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not like big. I know what you mean. I think it does create that, but at the same time, it makes you focus on everybody else but the superstar if you have a superstar already. Like you're gonna be focusing more on everybody else. You're not gonna have role players, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like people that play their role and everything. No, everybody's gonna be shining just as much as the superstar. If that makes sense.
I think.
Wait.
When y'all go.
I think it's the way they acquired SGA. So remember, SGA got traded for
Yes,
Paul
he did.
George. So in reality, everybody was thinking that the Thunder got the short end of the
Right.
stick. When in reality, the Thunder came off. So I think it's the way you acquire your superstar. So it like sort of like how the Rockets just pick up KD now. All the stuff is on like, yo, they gotta win something, they gotta do something. When they made that trade for SGA, it was like, well, he's a young player. He's going to develop. You know, they gave him all that stigma, so he didn't have the pressure on him until now that he's really, last 3 years when he's really been, shooting through the roof. So I think it's the way you get your stars, and if you let them develop properly. But if you're just picking up a superstar trying to build a big 3 like they did in Boston and Miami and stuff like that, then that's when the pressure.
Well, like you really focus on getting the big 3, right?
Right.
Like that.
If it just falls into your lap naturally, the way Sam Presti been doing it out there, then
And that's kind of what I mean, though. It's like in a way, like say, like they're not big. You know what I'm saying? Like they're star. He's a star now. You know what I'm saying? He's even a bigger star than what he ever was before because he's made to the finals again. He's been showing he's him, right? But it's same thing with how
I like you shortening just a little bit.
Look, same thing with Halliburton. I'll admit it. Same thing with Halliburton. As much as it kills me to say it, like, you know what I mean? But it's like this game, these finals are really defining who they are as players. You know what I mean? Does it change the market for the whole NBA as far as the outlook and the blueprint that they want to go based upon? Yes. I feel like it does sort of. Because that's what I mean by saying is like they're not gonna be focused on just like the superstar as a whole. They'll be focused on everybody else
Right.
behind them. I'll have my superstar.
Right.
I know my superstar will do what he needs to do, but I want to make sure that everybody else is just as great. TJ McConnell is a prime example. Nobody expected TJ McConnell to be who he is today. You know what I mean? Especially behind a Tyrese Halliburton, a Miles Turner in Indiana with that outlook. Again, Pascal Siakam became who he was in Toronto. He's even bigger now because of how much he's producing, how effective he is in this game versus how he was in Toronto behind Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. So I mean, it kind of does, but then at the same time, it doesn't necessarily do as like. It's not like the. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. That's all I can say. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you believe with this NBA Finals being two small market teams that this is giving small market team hope? That's what you're trying to say?
Yes, it could.
No.
It could. No,
Hell
no, no, no,
no,
no. All right,
No.
no. Hear me out. It could. It could.
I mean,
It
Giannis just
could, but
won a
I
couple
don't
years
think so.
ago,
I
and
think
everybody
When was
talked.
the last time you seen Detroit in the playoffs?
Whoa, playoffs? They're in the playoffs this year, man.
No. It's not a shot. It's not a shot. I'm just saying the market,
all right.
Flip it to the
the
other team.
market,
Flip it to the
the
other team.
market, the market. Them or look, Orlando. When was the last time before this year? That's what I'm getting at. Before this year, look at the Cleveland seeding this year. Look at that. That's what I'm getting at. Like you look at that, like you think about it, it's like you didn't expect them to perform the way they perform. They're small. They're not big markets. So I'm saying like it does give them some type of hope.
So this is my stance on it. I don't think this finals will make the NBA change its blueprint of what they do. I think for the smaller market teams, it changes them now. And the big market teams who have the money will now start to, instead of it being three superstars, we're going to find one solid superstar, bring him an all-star, and then, like you said, build around him. For your smaller market teams, it's okay. We just have to get our superstar, and like you said, make sure our team is solid around that guy. Because if Indy can do it, we can do it, especially out of the East. Because the West is going. Because here's the thing: the West will
Always
take care of
do.
itself.
Yeah.
Because I said they're the leader of the league. So as an Eastern team, your job now is to identify your superstar early and build around him fast. Get him the right kind of player that fits what he does best immediately. Because like I said, the East is you only have really. I'm saying there's only really two top
Three at the
teams,
most.
truthfully. The three of them. So you got basically Boston,
Milwaukee.
the Knicks. Now I said Milwaukee's on the downward end at this point. I'm saying they're more of a 5-6 seed. I'm saying at this point. And if you want to put Indiana in there, or you want to put I guess Cleveland.
Cleveland, Indiana.
Yeah. So those are your top four. Everybody else is fighting from 5 on down. But like I said, Washington is still trash. I'm saying Washington doesn't. They have to get their superstar first. Orlando and Detroit are about the same. We're young and trying to figure out.
I
Saying
like
you have your
Detroit way better
superstar.
than
They
Orlando.
got a positive outlook for sure.
Yeah, because like I said, you
Dylan
have
Bain is not the next coming of
Desmond Bain.
3 first-round picks. It was not. That was crazy.
I still don't understand what that trade was about.
I don't
I
either.
don't understand.
3
I don't
first-round
understand
picks for
what that.
Dylan Bain.
Desmond.
Desmond Bain,
If
Dylan
you
Bain.
go,
Nigga, it don't matter. I can't even say his name right. That's how much he don't matter. That's crazy.
if I'm going to get anybody from the Grizzlies, it's John.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, I'm being honest with you. I'm not getting nobody else from the
Yeah.
Grizzlies but John.
I get JJ. I get
JJ's
JJ.
another one.
I'll get Jaren Jackson.
JJ's
Yeah.
gonna have to be a
But
piece.
I don't like.
you don't like JJ?
Nah, I don't.
He would fit
For
perfect
for
with your
what
team.
for what he's supposed to do,
He would
like
be
being
perfect
that
in
big, that
Detroit. I
size,
promise you he would.
man. To me, he like a discount Julius Randle. You don't neither one of y'all y'all want to score. I
Early
need Julius
Julius
to be
Randle
good.
or today's Julius Randle?
Like today Julius Randle. Like Julius is 20 and 6. I mean, if you're a nigga that's 6'10", bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't have 10 rebounds. That should be etched in stone.
JJ's defense player of the year, right?
You say what?
JJ got defensive player of the year on his resume, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He don't give a
I'm just asking a
damn.
question. Listen, that is because he's 7 foot and he halfway block shit. Halfway. The motherfucker can't shuffle his feet. And if it wasn't for what you call getting the blood clot this year, he wouldn't have got it.
The
Wouldn't be shipped
All
out
the
right.
there this year.
motherfucker started COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, he started COVID in the NBA, goddamn it. Fuck him.
I'm not messing with you.
So
Bro,
I was just thinking about
I'm
this.
not messing with you.
Another player that's actually a free agent this year,
He
speaking
won
of
in
them, is Julius Randle.
22-23.
Julius Randle.
Okay.
Minnesota bring him back. They smart. They bring him back.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta bring him back if you Minnesota.
You have to, unless you trading pieces up.
I don't care.
You bring
I
him
don't care
back.
for him.
Wait, what was the question?
You have to
About
find a
Julius
way.
Randle.
I missed that.
Julius Randle.
Oh, all
Shit,
right.
shit, Minnesota bring him back.
You have to
Fuck,
you gotta find a way to get out Rudy.
Huh?
You
You said
gotta
no?
find a way to get out Rudy.
Yeah,
You said
no.
what you say, Reese?
No. No.
Don't
You
bring
ain't
him
bringing
back.
him back?
No.
Why?
I don't like him.
So what
I don't like him.
Listen,
did you trade for him for?
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, they
Julius Randle put in work, bro.
no, that's why I was saying, why
Yeah.
would y'all even want that narrative? Like, what was the point of y'all trading him in the first place? Just to bring him back. Like,
Yeah. Like you don't bring him back like that. What did you trade for that? That'd be retarded.
Take money off your books.
well, yeah, as a business move,
He's basically your number 2. I don't know, bro.
No, he is the number two. He is number two.
No.
No, ain't no basement.
Yeah, I'm keeping him, bro.
I don't like him. For the price tag it's gonna cost you.
What Tino said, you definitely try to get rid of Rudy.
Oh yeah, Rudy for sure.
Who was taking Rudy? And you damn sure gonna get what you got for him because you gave up all them first round picks. Ain't nobody that stupid but y'all.
Trade his ass back to Utah.
Yeah.
Trade his ass back to Utah. I only want the first round back. It's just trade him back to Utah.
What
Just take him
big
back.
they
Well,
got
Utah
in
say
Washington?
nah.
Give me $10 and take him back.
Let's go get him.
Who?
Let's go get him. You gave up KD already? Fuck.
You know what I'm about to say.
Who you about to
Philly.
say? Fuck, I want Rudy Gobert for Joel.
No, you traded for Joel.
We not trading no fucking Joel Embiid for no goddamn Rudy
I
Gobert.
mean, look, you think about it. He got
blew it Wells Fargo.
Hey, would you trade him for Paul George?
No, I don't need 2 7-footers on my team.
At least Rudy will be there. He'll play every game.
Yeah.
Back to back.
You don't have 2 7-footers. You don't have 2 7-footers on your team. You only have Rudy if you trade for Rudy. Because Embiid is only playing 12 games. He only playing 12 games, man.
Chill out.
Embiid playing 12 games.
Chill out, Tino. Chill out.
He playing 12
When the
games,
last time the
man.
Pistons had an MVP?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You gonna take it there? You gonna take it there?
When the last time the championship?
Well,
Damn.
You say what you're going to say. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. God dang
Was
it.
that Dr. J? Was
it Isaiah Thomas for y'all? Did he even win MVP? God dang.
Hey,
I don't think he won one.
He never say, we got championships. We
You
never say
got
y'all got one.
championships. Listen, we got championships. Oh, yeah, they still ours.
Saying we ain't talking about the ABA one, man.
Hey, man,
I'm talking about real
ABA.
championship, man.
The real championship too.
Ain't talking about the Phil Jackson stuff.
That man brought up the ABA.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
maybe that's fine. But I mean,
Last time
when the last time y'all had an MVP on your team?
What is the MVP?
I'm asking you a question.
Was it?
I can't tell you. I'm saying,
Okay, okay.
Wasn't that shit like
what's
OG?
the question?
What did the MVP get you?
I mean, MVP player.
What did it get you? And say, where did it
MVP
count?
player. I asked you a question. You can't answer my question, brother. Who is the last person to ever win the MVP for the Detroit
Hey,
Pistons?
y'all need to relax.
I
Y'all
know
need to
who it is.
relax. Y'all need to
Who?
relax.
It's Chauncey.
Want to know who it is?
Chauncey.
You
LGBT.
said who?
Chauncey. Chauncey. In like
No, that
03 or
wasn't no.
04.
That was the Finals MVP. I said
That's
the
a
league
final. He's
MVP.
saying league
Come on,
MVP,
man.
so it'd be what, IT?
Listen.
I see. No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
you got it. I don't think you
Thomas
got it. I don't
More
think you got it. I don't think you got it.
Jordan was playing. Remember, Jordan was
That
playing.
may be happening.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, man, listen, that's cool. Y'all got more. Y'all got more championships than y'all do MVP. That's a great thing. I'm arguing that.
Now tell me, what did the MVP get you? What has it gotten you? I'm saying nothing but a couple first round picks, right? I'm
Oh
saying
God.
top 2, 3 for the last couple years.
Yeah.
The three Pistons
Okay,
had
so
no MVP.
we
That's
don't
cool.
got none.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'm not upset with that.
Because some
I'm
first
gonna
round
answer your
picks weren't
question,
good because
Tito,
they
so
ain't
we can move
last.
on.
Nah, I said
They're
what
not
when they made
last.
when they made the Ben
When you
Simmons.
when you say something that I'm not gonna argue with you, you say what you're right. You're
Oh,
right. I mean,
That's what
whatever.
sucks though.
I mean, we both said that. It do stuff. Ben Simmons was there for what? He won Rookie of the Year, won a couple times All Star, All Star. That was it.
I
Joel,
think
we know what Joel
Markel
did
Fultz.
and still doing. Mikael Fultz, after he had surgery, he been trash. Yeah,
83. That was a Dr. J. Yeah, that was a Dr. J year.
New year.
I'm sure I'm just answering the questions.
Man, you weren't even born yet, really.
Shit, I'm 10 years later.
Yeah, I wasn't thought about. I wasn't thought about.
Damn, I'm
I
old.
had solid 10 after that.
Damn,
Solid
I'm old.
10
Remember
for
that
me.
shit?
Solid 10 for me.
Real shit.
That's crazy.
No, why they had it. I just asked the question. I'm
I
saying
didn't ask the
we were
question.
too rooted for shoot.
Hey, Dave, you need to relax.
Shoot.
Oh, I don't even know that. He asked me a question. I asked
You
him a
got your
question.
meds right, Dave?
And we got the answer today. The answer is 0. And to answer his question, we got 1.
Uh,
And now if you want to go how many league MVPs the Sixers got, you can look that up too.
What MVP gets you?
I mean,
I want to know.
bro, I'm just asking the question.
That's all I want to know.
he said he ain't giving nothing. That's what he said.
I don't let you know. Allen Iverson got an league MVP.
But it
Joel Embiid got
ain't
one.
pay off with the big hard
I
work. That's
mean,
what he said.
listen, when you're going against Shaq and Kobe, what the hell is that going to get you anyway?
And we want to see the second go.
Shut
You
up.
got it right.
Y'all caught Shaq and Kobe with
Well, they were
Karl
beefing.
Malone was
They were
injured.
beefing.
And then Gary Payton, come
And
on,
Karl
man, like, come
Malone.
on.
And Karl Malone.
Yeah,
Leave us out of it. Leave us out of it.
What you say? A team with no MVP. A team
Yeah, the Hall of
with
Fame
no
coach
MVP.
versus the biggest inheritor ever.
Okay. And we beat who? The Juggernaut.
y'all ain't do
The
this. No.
Tino.
Y'all played them a year before, it wouldn't have
Tino.
happened. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, Tino. We was cool.
I mean, to be
We was
fair,
cool
they
till you
got
did
beat by
that.
the Spurs the following year,
We
though.
was cool till you did that, Tino. Chill out.
Yeah. Tim Duncan came in there and whacked that ass. You hear me?
Chill out now.
Tim Duncan came in there and
Chill
got
out
it done.
now. Chill out now.
And
I was
then
a Lakers
after,
fan then,
sometime
so
after that, we
Chill
ran
out
up
now.
against y'all and Book beat you.
You chill out, motherfucker.
That's all I'm saying. That's all he's finna do good with Steppo. I'm just saying.
Did Detroit?
One game against the Juggernauts at the top of their
Did Detroit go back?
Yeah,
we wound up playing on San
they played
Antonio.
San Antonio and lost.
And we lost to San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
How many games? What was that? That was 7-game series?
Nah,
I ain't
probably
being
like
funny. I'm
5 or
asking. I
6.
was asking, though.
It was 6.
It
Yeah.
don't matter.
I think we lost the shit.
Oh, it don't matter.
It don't matter
And then right after that, they ran into against us, and then we, the rest.
against us. Miami?
Yeah.
What happened?
Don't let me don't start talking about the damn Heatles.
Don't bring them
I'm
around.
talking about the 06 Miami
Don't
team
bring.
that had
With
Shaq on it.
Shaq and Wade.
Yeah, Shaq and
Wade and
Wade.
Shaq. No,
They
no,
won
Wade
against
and
that
Shaq.
team. Yeah.
Shaq and Wade. Wade.
Well, it's
Shaq.
Wade
Shaq.
and Shaq.
Right,
We know.
Shaq.
We know who's the MVP that one.
Yeah.
That team.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened when y'all met us again? Oh, all right. The
Who?
bubble. The
Who
bubble.
Oh, that Mickey Mouse joint.
And we did it in your hometown. Remember that?
He said the Mickey Mouse.
we did it in y'all
Mickey
state.
Mouse
In y'all state.
Oh, that Mickey Mouse joint. That Wonderland.
Y'all ain't been back.
Okay.
Shut up, Tino.
Oh,
Y'all ain't been back.
Y'all crazy.
we haven't.
Long time.
Been a long time. I ain't heard the last time we were there.
I ain't have hair we had, but
Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all shout out.
hey. So look. I know y'all seen the press conference for boxing.
Which one?
No, we gonna get to football last.
Okay.
Oh, which one?
What you mean? Canelo, the one that
Canelo?
matter for September.
Oh, I missed that one. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh, I missed
One
that
for
one.
September.
Did it happen this weekend?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been out of touch, bro. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I ain't been 100%, and I've been taking care of my grandmother. My bad,
Well, you
y'all.
need to go ahead and get in touch with everything right now. So like look,
It's in the chat, right? It's in the chat. I'll go back and look at
it
it.
could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like a couple of y'all had some comments about Canelo and Bud. Go ahead, disperse.
Bud gonna whoop that nigga ass, bro.
Wow.
Fuck out here.
Wow.
Bud is going
Bud
trash.
whooping his ass,
You
bro.
need to relax.
What?
Bud
You
whooping
need
his
to
ass.
relax.
Like KO with his ass, or are we fighting 12 rounds?
Wins to win.
Are we talking about
It's gonna go
unanimous
to
decision?
distance. It's
Split?
gonna go to it's gonna go to distance.
Are we talking knockout? UD split?
No,
What are we talking about?
I ain't say all that. I say gonna whoop his ass.
I'm asking you though.
I'm asking.
What did Floyd do? Floyd whooped his ass, right?
No. I'm asking you, what's Bud doing?
What the? I asked you got the nigga. I said he did do the same thing Floyd did.
So it's going to distance?
Yeah, I don't care if we go this is. I told you we're gonna win.
I'm just asking. Okay. You would be difficult to not answer because to say yes or no, but okay. I got you.
He said it's going. He said he gonna whoop his ass. That's what he stands on. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Same here.
Floyd beat Canelo ass right
He didn't
along.
beat his ass.
Yeah.
Right.
He dominated that fight.
Please go back and watch that fight.
Yeah, he dominated that fight.
Bro, this shit is
That was
going.
No, I
this
said
is
he's
going-
not gonna whip his ass, but all right. That's what I said.
Oh,
He's not gonna whip his ass, but all right.
No, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna go
You
to
want
distance.
bet?
But
You want
Bud
bet?
is
I don't bet on nobody else
gonna
but me.
take the crown.
Oh man, fuck out here, dude.
Hey, I'm just telling you the fact. I'm not a betting man. You know I'm not. I'm not a betting man.
Motherfucker, talk all that shit. Don't put his money where his mouth is.
I'm
Bro,
not.
do y'all remember? Do y'all remember that they did the same shit when Bud was about to fight Errol Spence? Nobody gave Bud a fucking chance.
Yeah. No, I gave Bud a chance on that one. I said Bud was gonna beat him.
Like motherfucker
I
didn't
did.
know, but I'm saying the critics and the media. Let's just say that the media. Nobody.
I'm sticking to my gun.
What I didn't expect, what I was expecting a good fight. I was not expecting was an ass.
So
hold on.
Dave said Bud. Reese, you saying Bud? What you got, Patty?
Yeah.
I got Bud.
What you got, Tino? All right, cause I'm about to be on my Dave shit and just go against the grain. I'm choosing Canelo. I'm standing my ground on that one.
All right.
I'm gonna just say this.
Now, my question is:
Canelo
UD
always had a
split
problem with true fighters. I'm gonna just say that.
or knockout?
Anybody on the street, anybody like hold on, Patty, before we answer your question,
Mhm.
anybody that Canelo cannot walk down, he can't win.
You can't beat.
No,
Anybody with
that's true.
ring IQ who can move, know how to defend, and remember, we're talking about somebody that can switch
Win that
in
fight.
a heartbeat.
We're going live that night, so we're
September
going
15th.
Because I think Canelo's last loss,
doing
the
a special
dude
episode
did,
that night.
All right.
that dude, he didn't walk that guy down. He was trying to. He was actually Canelo was
Yeah,
trying to get him
as
to
long-
fight him, and he can't say, "Nah, I'm just going to wait."
As long as
Every
it
time
don't
you
mess
come
with
in, I'm
TOS
gonna
and
pick you and pop you
All
off.
right.
That's what happened to
I'm with it.
Canelo.
All right.
Like we
Now,
can
the
just
real question you
show
gotta-
us watching and not show the fight, but
All right.
record us.
Yeah. What's going to be
Now the real question you gotta ask yourselves is this here: who has Bud fought with Canelo type of power?
Nobody, but Bud moved up though. Bud wanted this challenge. Like, there's nobody that got Canelo type of power that Bud is for.
Cause you want, cause for you to beat Canelo, you have to do exactly what you said. You have to not let him walk you down. But can you stand in
What
there?
fighter has walked him down?
You said the what?
What fighter has walked Bud down?
Nobody.
Okay.
I'm saying I don't think he's fought anybody on Canelo's brain.
Yeah.
So at one point, Earl Spence was him. Remember, he was breaking everybody's eyes, socket bone. They called that man the bone crusher at one point. Until he went up
I'm
against him.
sorry.
Mind you, until he went up against Bud.
I hear that.
What you say his name was?
Who?
What was his name that you said?
Everybody called him the bone
Bone
crusher
Crusher?
at one point.
What's his real name? What was his
Earl.
mama called him?
Michael called him Earl.
Yeah, I don't trust no nigga.
Named J.R.
Earl.
Smith.
Yeah, not even, yeah. Well, you definitely can't trust
Me
him.
neither. Me neither.
Nah.
But I'm just saying, at one point, I mean, Earl Spence was the boogeyman of the division
Fact.
until the real boogeyman popped
So the
out.
real boogeyman popped up, and so you're trying to say that Canelo don't got it. All right. I mean, it's cool.
To me, Canelo don't got the footwork to handle
Okay.
Bud.
Well,
He's too flat footed.
John Wick. Well, it sounds like John Wick versus the Equalizer did.
It does.
Boogeyman
It
versus
does.
I like
Boogeyman
that.
did. Boogeyman versus
I like
Boogeyman
that.
I like
did.
that comparison.
I like the comparison.
Who guns?
I do like that.
Who
John
guns?
Wick. John Wick.
John
You
Wick.
calling John
Wicks.
Wick? You calling Canelo John Wick?
I am.
Okay.
That's real Boogeyman.
To y'all, John Wick died. Remember
He
that?
didn't
Right?
die.
They
All I
never,
know is
it
they
was
got
never
Equalizer still
confirmed.
He's
here.
not dead.
Equalizer
It's never.
still
It
here.
was never confirmed.
What y'all talking about?
It was never confirmed because I think they're making a fifth
We're
movie,
not-
so it was never.
we're not talking about movies, though.
All I know is they told John Wick they shot the 3 with Equalizer.
All I know, my
All
nigga's
I'm
still
saying.
alive. My nigga's
All
still
I'm
There's
alive.
two equalizers. This one is
No,
Queen
I'm
Latifah.
Bro, come
All
on.
I'm saying.
3 because that I think Equalizer
That's
was
not
based
even
on
the
the original
original.
show,
That's
wasn't
not
it?
even the original,
Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah. All right.
Like
So
motherfucking
my
Shaq.
all right. So
Like
my
a hundred
question, y'all,
Shaq.
is UD split knockout, and I'll include the technical knockout with the knockout.
It's gonna be it's
It's
going
going
to
to
distance.
distance.
So you are, but my question is UD or split?
Man,
Oh, it's gonna be split.
it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
split decision.
I give it. I give it
Split?
split. I give
Okay.
it split.
You say split?
But they're gonna
Okay.
have a rematch. The rematch clause is
they
already in the
gonna be no
contract.
Look,
Too. They gonna run it back.
no. Just think about the amount of money it's about to make people in Saudi, and we
Yeah.
all know the circumstances
I'm not
right now. Let's
predicting
be
who's
honest.
winning. We just going by the decision itself. UD
Right.
majority split.
I'm going 10th round TKO.
10th round TKO. Okay. He
Don't
called
do
it
it.
specifically.
Don't do
What
it.
you got?
Tino,
Yeah.
what?
He said, "Hold on, you said Bud will get
Tino, what?
okay." It's like you said,
10th round.
she was sweeping the shit and shit. I ain't listening to Tino. I ain't listening to motherfucking Tino. I ain't listening to goddamn Tino.
Listen, this man said OKC, KFC, USC, 10th round TKO.
Tino, relax. Relax. No.
The motherfucker that sided with you start backpedaling on your ass. He's on Tino. Tino, relax.
Whoa.
Nah.
Reed said we still trying to backpedal this man.
Nah.
He said 10th round TKO. Yes.
They're gonna throw the talent.
Oh shit.
A body shot.
Oh,
Canelo do got nasty body shots, but no dead. But no.
Listen, we got it on recording. We got
I
everybody.
guarantee this is clipped up.
We got.
I didn't say it. I didn't say mine, so Reese didn't say his yet. Reese gotta go first.
Oh, it's going to 12 to split. Yeah.
Split 12.
Yeah.
I will say 12 rounds majority.
Y'all niggas
I will put
smoking.
you know what? I will put some respect on Canelo's name because if he catches him, yeah, obviously.
Right.
But I'm gonna say majority. I'm not gonna say unanimous. I don't think it's unanimous. Huh?
If it's majority,
there's no rematch if it's majority. I will say that. I agree. Nobody was going to want to see it again.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
speaking.
gonna be interesting.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm about to say. Go ahead.
So next week we have a fight that a lot of people don't even realize is next week. Jake Paul versus
I ain't watching
Sagers
that shit.
Jr. Sagers Cedar Jr.
I ain't
Listen,
watching
bro.
that shit.
Listen. It's on. I'm watching because I watch everything. He ain't fighting his daddy. He ain't nothing like his daddy.
He fighting who?
How you say the man name?
Said Shagar Chavez Jr.
Yeah. He ain't fighting senior.
Who? Oh no, cause shit. I want to fight senior now.
I wouldn't fight senior now. He fight senior to
Yeah,
come
I
from a
want to fight
different
senior
clause.
now. Yeah, see
So
something different.
yeah. So Jake Paul's fight next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to say that if Jake Paul wins this fight, the WBC, which we all know is all about money,
Yeah.
they want to put this motherfucker in the top 5 in cruiserweight.
Huh?
I don't care.
I want to know the contract.
Wait.
What's
Let
the
me check out
rule?
the top. Let me check out the cruiserweight top 5.
Sager
Do he got
Senior
do he got
Jr. not even in the top 5, but you want to possibly put him in the top 5?
do
If he beats him, I say, yo, WBC, y'all make a belt for anything. First of all, y'all made the Juneteenth belt, and then who the hell did y'all give it to? When they ain't had no fight on Juneteenth. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that belt went. Um, I don't know, bro. WBC is tripping.
yeah.
Do y'all?
They called it what?
Word. It's threw me off though. But
But they got real quiet.
word. But all right.
Man, fuck all that. I'm waiting on that Shakur fight. See what this bitch ass got
Yeah,
to
that
do.
ain't too.
Who? So who?
Yeah,
What you
So
call?
you got Chris, Bellum
Jake
Smith,
Paul winning.
Yamil. I don't know who these names is.
You think Jake Paul gonna win?
Yeah.
yeah,
Jake Paul a boxer, y'all.
Jake Paul's a
He's a
what?
boxer.
He a streamer boxer. He a streamer boxer.
He's a boxer.
You know who? You know who else a boxer? Charleston White. He fight at 8 o'clock tonight against the Island Boy.
See?
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Oh shit.
Who?
No.
Jake
But Jake,
Paul.
but,
I mean,
but
not
Jake,
Jake
Jake,
Paul.
Paul, Jake Paul is literally a boxer though. Let's be honest. Let's move out.
A boxer too.
Let's move all the bias out.
Hey, Matt,
Somebody check his
calm
cup.
down.
Somebody check his cup.
Calm
He a
down.
boxer. He
Ain't
a
that what you
boxer.
told me earlier?
He a
Calm
boxer.
down.
He a boxer to
He a
who?
boxer.
Relax.
That nigga
You
is a
going crazy
YouTuber.
now.
We're
You're a
YouTubers.
streamer.
We're streamers. He a boxer.
We're
But
podcast.
we in there sitting up here
we're
making,
journalists.
setting up exhibition matches and shit.
I'm a
Hood
streamer. I'm a
journalist.
streamer. I will say that.
I'm a hood journalist.
We ain't sitting up here
That man-
making set.
that
How
man
many
boxing
wins does he
must
have right now?
Jake Paul.
He like
I think
Jake
he's
Paul
like
has
5-0.
11.
Fine.
11.
He's 11-1, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
11-1.
He lost against Tommy
Yep.
Fury. That's Tyson Fury
Yeah.
brother.
A
Damn,
professional
man.
boxing record.
If he beat him, if he beat him next week, that shit should be crazy. Deontay Wilder fight next week too.
Is it
Stop
tonight?
that.
That's not a boxer.
That's the
Stop
bomb.
that.
That's
That's a
next
bronze
week.
bomber. That's not a boxer.
He fight next week as well.
He's an old Rottweiler.
He fight on BLA King Pearl. Ain't it?
Let
He
it
do.
go.
Man,
He should have been let it go. It's
Let it
done.
go.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
July
At
got some alright
At
fight.
this point, I think
He's
he's
just go join the big three.
Broke. Yeah. Let this go, bro.
It's a,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him
Yeah,
in
you need to be
5, but if he win next week, I'll put him at 10.
who?
Because the nearest fighter is like 16 and 16 wins right now, in top 10 in WBC.
Bro, WBC ain't nothing but money. I ain't worried about that big organization. Even though they
I'm
is
just
the
saying.
green belt. They is the green belt with the most prestige besides the Ring Magazine.
Talk about prestige.
Mhm.
Talk about never seen again. Let's talk about the UFC real quick before we go to the NFL. John Jones has officially been retired.
Cat.
How y'all feel about it? Dana White announced it.
Officially retired. I call Cap. I say he got that belt stripped. You probably just persuade him to just spin it to say he's retired, but that belt got stripped off of him because he wasn't fighting. He's getting more money making appearances and shit compared to like when he fights.
I mean, him making more money outside.
He got that dirty boxing.
I know he's making more money outside of UFC, and anytime you make more money outside of UFC, you're gonna be more reluctant to fight. That's proven the truth.
Don't he got that dirt? Like, ain't he a part of that dirty boxing brand or something? Like he do promo, he do promo, or he own it, like ownership in it.
That probably gave him the sponsorship.
I see him in a lot of a lot of their promos and all that shit, like walkthroughs when they doing the weigh-ins and
Celebrity
shit.
Net Worth, Clutch Sport, Clutch Points. Let me see.
I'm calling Cap. That motherfucker ain't retired.
I don't know.
No, he probably got the belt strip. Dana just said he retired.
I mean, forget the belt.
I think
John Jones is the GOAT regardless.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Like, come on, man. He got one loss on some bullshit.
Mayhem.
And I was winning.
Mayhem.
Yeah. It was super young in his career because he did an illegal
12
elbow.
to 6s.
Yeah, illegal elbow.
12 to 6s.
Yeah. Like, John Jones is the GOAT. I call Cap on this retirement because I feel like they couldn't come to agreement for the fight that they want him to
That's
have.
what I said to you.
And then Dana White just turned around. Oh, he called me last night.
Exactly what I said.
Bro, why the fuck John Jones didn't officially put nothing out? Why did he let Dana report this?
No, Dana just said, "Fuck you. I'm just move on."
I think, but he had to. But in this way, he had to though. Business wise,
I think he moved on, stripped it. Like I said, he moved on, stripped the belt, gave it to the dude, and it's like it is what it is. They couldn't figure out a fight. They couldn't figure out probably either a fight or a number. Like I said, I don't think I can say. When you said he was retired, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Really? Let's just call it spade. You stripped the belt. You stripped him the belt. You moved on from him because you could make an agreement. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But
if it is,
I'm just looking at.
If it is, hey, he could call it a career if he wants to. Like, at the end of the day, like you said, John Jones the GOAT. So if he really wants to call it a career, he can definitely call it a career. I ain't mad at it. It definitely it may have set some fans. Again, you look at Conor McGregor, he's still holding on to. He need to go ahead and announce it just as well. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day.
But that goes to what Petty just said, though. Petty just said, like, if you can make more money outside the UFC, you won't make more money. Conor McGregor got that Floyd Mayweather money, and that man only
he ain't been right since.
Twice. I think he only fought maybe twice since the point in UFC.
Yeah, he had a big Khabib fight, and then he had the fight after that. Either way, it's like it didn't end the way he wanted it to. I think the one he actually got injured, his last one, he got injured on that one.
Yeah, but Conor
don't need to fight in UFC.
Listen, and then now he got the. But think about it, Conor got the record company now. He's signing fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony. What the fuck? Like,
I think he's tied to bare knuckle, right?
No, it's called Greenback. Right?
No, but he's connected to the he's connected to that company too, if I'm not mistaken, to a company like that.
I'm just looking at his business ventures. He has a deal with Nike, he has a deal with Gatorade, he has a deal with Coca-Cola. He has his own line. So yeah, that man might be sitting comfortable. He might just whatever.
And I'm not going to UFC fighting for peanuts.
Right.
No. And that's been one of the UFC's biggest issues is fighters' pay.
Yeah.
Ain't no negotiating with Dana. He'll give you a fighter bonus, but he won't do nothing else.
No, he won't. And then if you try to go outside to try to box, he has to be part of the negotiations because you're part of his promotion.
Something has to be beneficial for him. Anyways, he has to reap some of the benefits. I get it. No, it's business. He's a businessman. He might not be like your favorite person to come talk to afterward. He's a businessman. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look for business before I look for anything else. Before you can capitalize on anything personal. You know, I ain't too mad at that. But yeah. No, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. NFL.
We're not gonna talk about Big Three? Okay, cool. I don't know. I thought NFL was the last thing. My bad.
You're right. Go ahead, Patty. You got it.
Right. No,
motherfucker. No, motherfucker. You're right.
We got 20 minutes left in the show. So
Yeah, I got to get these out of the way. Fortunately, I was able to watch one of the game. I wanted to watch one of the games on TV, but we had the parade for the freaking Florida Panthers local. So
Oh,
it is what it is.
That is, damn, they did win. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
they won. Yeah, shout out to the Florida Panthers. They took care of back to back. Crazy, bro. One of the worst franchises in NHL won back to back, making moves.
Yep.
Dolphins can't do it.
Yeah. I know. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. So I did catch up with some of the scores of the games today. Detroit Amps won against Miami 305, 50-47. Boston Ballhawks. Oh my God, Boston winning again. Against the DMV Trilogy, 50-42. Chicago Triplets handled the Houston Rigs, 51-34. They got their butt spanked, bro. Lord have mercy. And the LA Riot pulled off against the Dallas Power, 50-45. As far as player of the week again, like looking at these stats, Joe Johnson. Need I say more? This man is balling.
Who's nasty?
Balling. Although Jordan, I take that back. Jordan Crawford had 28 points this week. So shout out to him. He had 4-pointer, 2 3-pointers, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. I was able to pull Joe Johnson's stats. Well, no, Joe Johnson. 29, 4, 2, a 3-pointer, and 1 4-point. God damn, Joe Johnson, man. ISO Joe is his league. It's his league. That's all I can say. Yeah. I don't think anything happened crazy this week. I don't remember anything happening crazy this week.
So, quick question. I said I heard the possibility of Mike Beasley playing against ISO Joe the 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And Joe felt so disrespected for them wanting to offer just 100,000 like they did with Stevenson, but he's in the league that pays him $100,000.
I don't know what Joe makes. I honestly don't know what Joe Johnson makes. I have to go look at his net worth and portfolio, see why he's felt disrespected.
Hold on. Tino, I got exactly what you just said. So when it comes to that next chapter thing that Lance Stevenson and what's it called played on, it's
Yeah.
more than just it's not just them playing the game. They got like a whole rollout that they do. They got to coach players. It's almost like USC like the USC Ultimate Fighter type vibe.
Okay.
And Joe said his time, because Joe got a hot yoga studio. Of course, now he's on Nightcap. He said his time is worth more than 100,000, and I got to do all that.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
that's why he said it, because he was like, if it's just playing him 1-on-1, and I ain't got to do all that extra stuff. He said he would 100,000 is safe, but now you want me to do a whole USC style rollout. I'm up here with these players for 2-3 weeks. I'm taking away from my other money, so that's why he said that.
That makes sense.
He actually do play for the big three, but he only commit to that once a week.
That makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. If they're asking that much commitment, yeah, that's crazy.
First, I was like, bro, how do you get upset about $100,000? Like, I get that you used to making millions. Don't get me wrong, but if you playing for $100,000 now, like,
no, so basically, as he explained, the time if he's got to dedicate more time to it, and they're asking for a lot of that, yeah, I would say no too.
Yeah, that's 100,000 ain't worth me taking up 2-3 weeks of my time, losing hundreds of thousands to do some mess with y'all. No.
Yeah.
Now to this game today, because I actually watched it riding back home. Man, they didn't really play each other too much 1-on-1. Mike Beasley was actually in the first half. He wasn't even that good. In the first half, he turned it on second half. But Joe got the injury too as well, the knee injury. So we don't know how Joe might be out for. But I mean, from the games I watched today, the big three was solid. It was solid. Next week, Patty, you got the game right next week, right?
Yeah, next week I'll be. They're going to be in Miami, so I'll be at the Kaseya Center. I'll be downtown Miami, watching the games. I gotta look up and see what rules they have for like cameras and stuff. Because if I can bring my camera, I'll definitely take some shots. I'm not far from the court. I'm behind the where they check ball. So like I'm behind the front rows of those, where I got a good seat on the corner, so I can get like a good angle on where the players are doing.
So the big three like 37U?
Wow.
Wow.
So actually, when the big three first started, it was like 35.
It was.
Yeah. But I think they dropped it down to 24 or 27.
Dropped it down to 24. Yeah. 24 years old. So that's why a lot of like the names that we know ain't really there like it was in the beginning of
They
it.
don't need to be.
Mhm.
I get that.
Right.
So this is a regular guy living a hoop dream still, like outside of the NBA
Yeah,
players, of
that's
course.
all.
Like
Like
Yeah,
they
like
Ice
won.
just gave him
a couple
another
of them probably
check.
like yeah, facts. A lot of them probably played like Division 2, Division 3 ball, went
Last
overseas and
chance
stuff
you,
like that, and they
basically.
just using this.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the big threes.
I think Isaiah the Austin's the only exception because he was supposed to be he was supposed to be drafted, but then they found out he had a condition, so he wasn't able to get drafted. So he did play D1 ball, but he went straight to the big three afterwards.
What
Yeah,
condition?
no, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I said. A lot of them played like D1.
It was heart condition
Anxiety or
or
something.
something like
One of them,
that. Yeah.
some else was an anxiety as
Ben
well too.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Somebody couldn't fly or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
Yeah.
don't get my icy hot, boy. I mean, I might get out there, man. Give me a little 100,000.
You and Reggie Evans be battling down there, boy.
Right.
Go get my icy.
Now here's the thing: you
Tiger
gotta
bomb,
try
bro.
out,
Tiger
so you
bomb.
gonna have to beat out a whole bunch of people.
Got the
Yeah,
combine,
you
all
can't
that.
just roll up and say I'm gonna play. You gotta try out and make it.
Bro, I just gotta stretch a little
That
That's
bit.
a lot.
motherfucker
That's a
voice
lot of
went
icy
5
hot. That's a lot of
octaves.
stretching.
Hey, man. So,
That
But
motherfucker
hey,
voice
man.
with 5 octaves. He know damn well.
Hey, boy, I get a quick
Motherfucking in the
6
ice,
rebounds right
either
now,
the ice
cuz.
bag
Like,
right afterwards.
Hey, did they have a lot of
you only,
fouls toward the end?
but
Did
you
they
only
have a lot?
play once a week though, so you might be alright. You only play once a week.
Yeah.
that's all I need. Load that check, Green, cuz we
Right.
good.
Hey,
Hey,
did they have a lot of
Yeah,
fouls
yeah.
in this game?
hey,
Yeah,
Towards
I
the
had a
hey,
lot
end?
of fouls in the game. Yeah, Mario
we gonna
Chalmers
get,
is a
Who?
hacker, bro. Mario Chalmers is a hacker.
Oh.
hey,
Mario
get
Chalmers.
mine out the way early. That's all I'm good for. Man, 6 rebounds, 6 fouls. That's all I need.
Well, the big three. If you get three fouls in the first half, you sit for the rest of the first half.
Oh, that ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Oh, cuz we ain't gonna be out of 20 minutes, cuz. Cut that check, 10 grand. Cut the check,
And
man.
then and
Don't even
then
play with
then
me, man.
Tino is only half
Don't,
court action, so you might be good.
You might be alright.
oh, boy.
You might
Boy, I got
you might be
Yeah.
alright, bro.
that's over.
It's only
That's
half
over.
court.
He gonna be shooting big screens.
Listen. All you gotta do, look, you get the rebound and throw that ball out just to clear
I'm
it.
trying to tell you, cuz.
And then if they
That's
miss,
all I
you just
need.
put it back in there. There you go.
Word.
Hey,
That's
cuz.
easy.
Boy, it's over, cuz.
The,
Let me
the
go
only
school
the
right
only
now.
concern is to bring the fire rule. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
might have to play
somebody
a
trying to play
1-on-1.
1-on-1. Yeah, 1-on-1.
That ain't no problem. I don't care about you embarrassing me, cuz. Cut the check, cuz. I'm trying to take care of family
I
at
ain't
home,
mad.
That
cuz.
nigga,
I don't
he
give a damn
got
about the
bigger
rest of it.
goals.
So
I ain't
he
mad.
said, I got bigger
So,
ones, man. I
he
got
said
bigger.
it's called longevity. It's called longevity.
This man, I love it.
Hey,
This
All right,
man.
let's get to it.
dude,
Let's
what?
get to it. Let's get to it. The NFL. Is,
Right?
your boy signed his contract today. I think I put it in the group chat.
Oh, Mr. Hunter?
Yeah,
Mr. Hunter got a
Right?
4-year, 46 million,
yeah.
and he got 30 as signing bonus. Just to write his name on piece of paper, he got 30 right there.
So how much is he playing per game for the next 4
Don't even
years?
matter.
So it don't matter because
Don't
God damn, that's
the
a hell of a
guarantee,
signing bonus.
yeah, the guarantee still goes against the cap, but they just spread it out over 4 years. So his base salary would probably be like 10 million, even though he got 30 today to write his name on a piece of paper.
He about to go get that girl pregnant.
He must have really impressed him in training camp.
He about to go have a baby.
So that's 2 million to my mama.
Mm-hmm.
There's
No. What? Hold on. Ain't no 2 million to your mama. No.
What you mean?
The wife taking 30 and leaving him with the rest. You want to figure out the rest from there. That girl taking all his money.
Oh no, we finna pull an Aaron Hernandez. We finna get away from him.
Lord Jesus.
We finna get away from him.
She know my girl. He love that girl too
Yeah,
much.
we
He
gotta get away from him.
he
We
about to
gotta
get
He
get
love
her
that
away
girl
from
too
pregnant.
much.
She about to get pregnant.
He might be already pregnant. Shit.
For real,
She
for
might
real.
already be.
For real, for
Okay.
real.
Cause looking at the wedding picture, she had a pudge.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
She just had a little bit belly.
I
It's
told
alright.
you he about to have 10 kids, like on some
Yeah,
Tyreek shit.
they said the same
She
thing
had a little
too.
bit of Whitney Houston. Said, "Bobby, go get me a beer." She was alright.
Yeah.
She was alright. She had a little foam on her lip that one
man
night.
had cameras all throughout his house.
All right, so I got this burning question for us, fellas. when it comes to this here. Why, as black athletes, do we hustle back?
What you mean?
And so you know what I'm saying, if you don't come from, and we strictly talking about non-athletes kids. So these are the guys that are the first millionaires in their family.
Right.
You know, for us, it's always we got to take care of the family. For the non-blacks, it's always move the money forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are we always constantly moving the money backwards? We gotta take care of mom. We gotta take care. And I'm not knocking this at all. So don't, because by all means, because if I could have made it to the league, you best believe my mom and pop would have definitely been retired, never had to work again.
Right.
Right.
But why do we why is that always our thing? We always gotta take care of the family, bros, cousins, everybody. Once we become the first millionaire, but the non-black athlete, they move their money
Shit,
forward.
I'm gonna tell you this right
I
now.
think
Why is that?
I think who said this before? It was it Carlos Boozer said it? I think it's Carlos Boozer. I remember it said like the other families they pay forward, they take forward, they create generation wealth, but we pay it back, like you said. Yeah, so I've heard that before.
Because it's more so like white people come from a long line of money, so y'all able to pass it down generation. These motherfuckers be first to do anything, go to college, graduate high school, go to the league, that type shit. So the motherfucker that was taking care of you, or the people that was taking care of you, you gonna want to give something back to them. So that's the way I see it. Like it ain't.
I don't think this just happens in sports neither.
It don't. It's real life shit.
It's just so general overall. Yeah.
Hey.
Go ahead, man.
The whole world got me fucked up. They think they're getting $1 out of me. The only one that's getting it is my kid. Look, he getting it first. And I say that. I mean, again, only because of some fact. It's like, of course, you want to get back. You want to do what's right. Again, that people they raise. Well, you gotta help out those that helped you. You would always want to do that, right? But at the same time, it's like, with me giving back to what I'm saying, you would want me to invest in other stuff first. You want me to put it away before I give out anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody $1. Like I can't, and like personally, like I don't know why it's instilled in us to really do it as much, because again, like you said, the opposite races, I'm saying, like other races out in the world, they literally do everything they need to do the right way first, and then they get back. But I know me personally is like for like I'm stingy, so I'm saying who's gonna get the majority of the bulk of the money is my kid. We talking.
So to me, I think it come we're not financially responsible when it comes to
Right.
it.
Makes sense.
So this is where, since you're the first one to do it, some of it is survivor's remorse, real good. Like, I'm the one who made it, so I gotta take care of all y'all, because if not, who will we be if I didn't put us in this position?
Ooh.
So this is why I say to a lot of people, like, if God gives me whatever He gives me in my lifetime, my kids is set first. My kids and my wife have to be set first, and then it trickles down from there. But it has to be my kids and my wife first. Then everything else goes from there, because I can't go back and help out every cousin, because every cousin don't want everything. First of all, I'm not gonna be giving somebody something and they not gonna do nothing positive with it.
Right.
Because best believe I ain't giving you enough so where you can retire. I'm giving you enough to where you can be comfortable but not retire. And this is a one-time handout. This is not every time you in trouble you call my phone. That's where a
So
lot of these, not to talk, but this is where I like, when you watch 30 for 30, you watch a lot of them like stories. I was paying my mama bills. Well, I ain't gonna say my mama. I ain't gonna, like you said, take mama and daddy out of it. I was paying my sister and my cousins bills. I bought them all houses and cars. Then you buy them cars that they can't even pay the maintenance on.
Right.
So why you buy them a Bentley
Knowing
that
damn
they
well they gonna
can't
come to
get the
you.
oil
They gonna come to
change?
you for it. Yeah.
You buy them a hood. You buy them the hood Bentley, which is the 300, where they can go get the oil change.
Get
Or at least go get him a
give
Camry
him
or
that
something.
Caprice.
Like
Give
Kendrick
Megan
Lamar
Thee
bought his
Stallion that
sister a
old school that
Camry,
he
and
always
everybody
wanted.
went after Kendrick Lamar. And I was like, that's probably because what she can afford. Like, she don't need nothing fancy.
Like, I'm not here to maintain you. I'm not here to buy your car and maintain it for you.
Yeah, I
Right.
shouldn't have to.
And so I think a lot of us, quote unquote, black people that comes into it, that's what we do. We end up buying it and maintaining
It's
it. Oh man, you know that car you bought me need new
in a
tires.
way to speak. We have like
Nigga, who drove it?
yeah,
You go buy the
in a
tires.
way, in a way to speak, we have like that sense of entitlement
But
where it's like we have to. I'm saying like we have to get it back, or like they have to do this. You gave me this. Why wouldn't you help me do that? Like say like then we start getting like that, or like well you better get me something first. You know what I'm saying? That sense of entitlement when we don't need to. It's like we don't look at the bigger picture of certain things. You know what I mean? We just look at the material things like, oh man, I done made it.
Oh, there
I
he
done made
is.
it by doing this. You know what I mean? Or like certain statures. Like, but for real,
Uh-oh, we lost him.
yeah, Matt.
We lost him, and
So-
here he come. There he is. There he is.
Oh, legacy right now. Speaking of who,
Yeah,
what's
speaking of
up?
legacy,
So
I don't know. Last
how-
time he saw me, that joker swang at me.
Crazy, bro.
You swinging that
He
He
petty?
saw he was pointing, and he was like this, and then swing.
He just get violent sometimes. I don't know. He get that
I'd
from
be
his
like,
mom.
yo, fam, I don't know how to take this.
He get
They
that
be
from
like,
his
you just
mom.
gotta accept it. I'm like,
You about to
nah.
say Tino?
So the way I look at it, because like I said, remember when we had the conversation in the chat about young bull that played for South Carolina, his pops telling him to turn down the 8.
Right.
I was like, for me, I'm saying, because again, taking care of family, I'm saying is because of where I come from, how a lot of us was raised. I'm saying it is to take care of those that sacrifice for you. Because you think about mom and pop, they went into a lot of debt to get us where we are. I'm saying truthfully, especially once we make it to athletes and take it to that next level. That's why I said like that 8 million. That's why I was so strong about like take the 8 million. Use that 8 million to take care of the family. So that way, once if you make it to the league, which is always the goal, if you make it to the league, that contract now becomes you. You don't have to worry about nobody else.
Yeah.
But the 8 should take care of the family. Mom and pop should be square. If you want to take it down the line, first cousin, second cousin, and all that homeboys, you want to put everybody on, so be it. That use that bread, that NIL money to take care of them.
Yeah.
So that way, when you get to the league, it's now like you said about legacy. Now making sure my sons, my daughters, I'm saying that I have out here have something. My wife, my girlfriend, I'm saying whoever, they have something, and then I got something.
Yeah.
Actually for me. Because like I said, because a lot of times, like you say, if you're not an athlete already, I'm saying if you don't come from your dad being an athlete or not, a lot of times, like I said, we hustling backwards. We taking care of mom, and like you said, then we got to put on our homeboy. We want to give all them, like you said, $100,000 car that he can't afford to get the $100 oil change on.
right?
But none of these folks never want to work for us.
Yeah.
Well, if we say come work for it, I will be my security. Oh, come on, bro. It's that. Like, nah. Like Matt said, that sense of entitlement, like, I owe you something. Now, the only people I would, if you want to be technical, only people I owe something is mom and dad, or I'm saying whoever raised you, be it grandma, if your mom and pops want in your life, or they pass early. Like, yeah, you take care of them folk, but your cousin, that fifth cousin that came to the cookout the one time, yeah, he don't need no 100,000. He don't need nothing. They ain't no handout for you.
So Tino, back to that the $8 million thing about the player, right?
Yeah,
So that was the dad told him not to take the money, right? So in some type of way, the dad might have already had money. We don't know if that family come from money already. So my thing was, and I know maybe you went back and forth about it. If the dad's telling you don't take the 8 million, you might not need it. You might not. Y'all, they might not have financially needed the 8 million. So stick where you at because one, we didn't know where the offer was coming from. Like I said,
True.
if I'm playing at South Carolina and you're telling me to go to Jackson State for 8 million, I'm not doing that. Or like, hold on, let me use my prime example. I said Delaware. It's like or
right.
Delaware, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And my pushback to you was, like I said, the NFL will come find you. If you're that good, the NFL will come find you. I'm saying we've seen guys from no name colleges be drafted. We've
Right.
seen guys from no name colleges be great. We've seen guys that come from big schools that don't pan out. You again going back to Tim Tebow was great at Florida. Big no shot at you, Petty. But I'm saying
No
big
shot
Florida
given.
guy. Yeah. So I'm saying him being great in college turned out to be a dud in the pros.
Yeah.
I think about the year that we drafted Kyle Duggar. Man, hearing the college he came from, I'm like, bro, what are we on? But he's actually turned out to be one of our better defensive players. So that was my thing. I was like, take the bread. If somebody's willing to give you 8 bands and you know that you're talented, it don't matter where we playing it, long as you ball out.
Yeah.
Question for you, right? So that question for you.
Go ahead.
If you know how you are, just sort of like I was with my dad, you gonna listen to your dad.
Oh, I saw that question. I said
So
I'll take his advice on the considering here.
so if your dad was like, yo, no, we gonna stay where we at. Don't all money ain't good money.
Okay. In that essence, what make this bad money?
Like I said, we got see what we gotta do. We gotta find out who offered him 8 million. What school offered him 8 million? 'Cause right
Okay.
now we just using hypotheticals because we really don't know
But,
what school offered him 8 million.
right.
If
Okay.
it's a
So let's
if it's a,
So let's do
what?
the Power Five. So let's go.
But we
So
should.
he played for South Carolina. Let's say it's New Mexico State. I'm saying New Mexico State ain't bringing him there to be no backup. Not especially not signing the 8, especially not trying to give him 8 million.
Right.
Now I'm saying again, don't get me wrong. I understand New Mexico State probably ain't won a championship ever.
Uh-huh.
But again, if you ball out, you ball out. I said the NFL will come find you even at New Mexico State. I said
I just feel like what?
because he could get hurt. So what happens if he gets hurt in South Carolina? So let's say South Carolina got him at 4 million. New Mexico want to give you 8. You stay at South Carolina because you think that's an SEC school. They got a better track record of getting guys drafted. Woo, woo,
Uh-huh.
woo, woo. All right, you blow your knee out. All right, now you don't make it to the league. You only got the 4.
Well, if you're smart,
At
you got
least
an insurance policy. If you're smart.
Most definitely, but just keeping it an even playing field. So I can still go to New Mexico State if I blow my knee out. I got 8 million. 8 is better than 4 any day.
You feel what you're saying? I'm just looking at it as like because his dad told him, ain't like he ain't like it's not. I think he probably was gonna take the money and run. Your dad told him,
Right.
chill out. We staying here, and it's
Because
about loyalty. So it's
to
something
me
else with
that's
it.
to me that sounds like I'm saying either dad got that South Carolina's planning to offer more money. Like if you just sneak it out, we could probably make more money here. Because to tell him to turn down 8 sounds like there's more money on the horizon. If we stick it out, like give them another year, we stick it out, there could be some more. We probably could get where they offering us 8 now. We have a good year here. That same team could be offering us 10, 15 next year.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
So I can see it from that standpoint. Now that you say that, like
yeah. Because like I said, it wasn't like him. He denied. He said, "My dad told me not to take it." So it's
yeah,
like your pop could be looking out for your long term interests, but like you said, anything can happen. He can get injured. Then I mean, he would have up situation as well too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Listen, they are doing the goddamn Star Spangled Banner. We about to get
Oh,
up off this joint.
Yep.
Yep.
all right.
That was a good, interesting question to end on. I thought about that because I was running through my head some of the stuff I would do.
Yo, well, can come back on.
The camera don't disappear.
Aubrey in there giving him head. But nah, that was a good conversation that we had in the group chat as well about the money thing because you got to look at it from all angles. Now,
Oh yeah.
if they telling me go to Michigan, I'm going to Michigan. Dad, I'm going to Michigan, bro. Take that 8 million, go to
Yeah.
Michigan, dog.
Word.
Cause I'm like, God, you telling me 8 million, like I said, that's life changing. I'm saying any million, I'm saying can be life changing money, but you talking about 8, shoot, I can still ball out and still possibly, cause now with these guys getting paid, bro, they not professionals. And you got to realize, like, bro, these teams don't have no loyalty to you because as soon as I get hurt, it ain't like you're going to not put nobody in my position.
Fact.
No, they can literally just playing 1 year to 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen,
But it's just about the stat. Like I said, now you can't play the game that which I can understand why Dad could tell him no when you do the what happened with the young boy in Tennessee.
he got bamboozled on that one.
Yeah, cause like, but I'm saying, but you also gotta know, you gotta kind of read the room with that. Like you knew your season wasn't the grandest, so to ask for more money and you ain't put up no superstar numbers is like, come on
Crazy.
now. Now you playing for less now, but now if you go out there where you go and you ball out, Tennessee could easily call you back.
Or better, he could go to UFC.
Word.
Cause what?
Don't go.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, I'm done with that because my stuff would be too long and too elaborate. So anyway,
8:05, y'all. June 22nd. Tonight, history will be made for one of these damn organizations.
Yeah.
I told you it's gonna be OKC.
I think we all
yeah.
8 o'clock Eastern time. ABC, ESPN Plus.
You already know.
If you catching on other services, I'm not gonna mention them.
You already know.
I'm not gonna mention them.
I'm the podcast Savage Matt.
It's your boy Reese and Aubrey.
Yeah, now know your clap right now.
Go ahead, Tino.
Oh man.
Right.
Oh man, it's Mr. Have a great day on purpose, man. You already know, man. You stay safe, so I don't got to be dangerous.
It's Mr. 3000 over here. Me and Aubrey, we got a fight coming up, and whenever his birthday come up, I'm gonna lose this fight because this joker gonna be like, I'm gonna hit you with the left and the right, and then 300 cousins gonna jump on me.
Listen, it's your boy Dave CO Combs, and we will catch y'all one another.
The usual
Peace.
suspects, y'all.
Reese, you got hit it.